times we record bangers, bro, and I'm not even in the shot.
Having
Have the other nigga turned around.
Having the tripod in the car that extends like higher from a different angle, but I don't know.
Nah, I think if anything, that's already too high. That's what kind of fucks it up.
Oh, that's
Let's see, I'll probably do this.
I see.
Yeah, I think we're good there, bro.
Can't wait to meet that nigga Mocon. That's just gonna be funny.
Oh, you never met Mo?
Nah,
The nigga's cool. He's a cool kid, bro.
Bro, that nigga's so funny. Like, I respect niggas like that because, bro, that I got blackballed, but he got blackballed worse than me, bro. Anybody who's been blackballed,
He got fucked.
bro, why you?
I got blackballed. Nothing like that, nigga. Bro.
But no,
Mo got fucking.
how can you ruin a kid's life like that? Like, how does somebody have that much power? We're rolling, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're rolling.
got the mic. Yeah, we good. Damn, over here.
But nah, how can Dave like ruin his life like that over something so like it's a joke. You can't joke anymore. Like come on, I grew up watching what's his name? Andrew Clay Dice with my uncle. He was a Jewish comedian. I thought he was Italian, but he would go over there, cheeky eye this and the blacks this and you can't joke anymore. It's not what it used to be.
I mean, it's getting better.
It's
You know
getting
what
better
I'm saying?
because
It's just
people are
the Jew
waking up.
shit. It's only the Jew shit.
Yeah, but like that's why I said the American Communist Party got mad at me because they're saying we're losing to the America First guys, we're losing to Nick. I'm like, you guys don't have no comedic value behind it. Comedy wins you politics.
Yeah, but that side is soft. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they're very soft.
They can't. They're not comedic anymore.
No, they're like
Before it was them that was actually funny. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, with all the propaganda and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But wait, you mean the real Communist Party?
The real Communist Party, like Haas Infrared, Jackson Hinkle, and all those guys.
These guys are communists for real?
They're communists for real, yeah.
Get the fuck
I
out.
debated them for 4 hours. I debated Haas Infrared for 4 hours. Destroyed him because he was trying to say that Jesus is he's a communist. I'm like, Jesus is not a communist.
Jesus was a communist?
Yeah.
Holy
I finally
shit.
got him to admit that he's an atheist. He feels that religion is a man's religion who's just in a desert. It can't be worldwide. And communism is the truth. That can't be the truth. That can't.
Communism is the truth. That's wild.
Imagine the death toll behind it, and that's the truth. So
Nigga, my family's Cuban, bro, so I know communism is not the truth.
I 100%.
Like, god damn, that's wild, bro. I didn't know we had American, like, big guys that are communists, you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, no.
They admit it?
They admit it. Like but Haas, I give credit to Haas where it's due.
Who's
Haas,
that? Hassan?
not Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker's a homosexual. Haas Infrared, Haas Aldin. Come on, dude. You seen the way he dresses? And all
Nah, I
that?
don't really know that guy, bro.
Bro, he's a
Bro,
little
he might
bit.
bust your ass on that one. Look, you can use this one. That was fire.
that one's nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Nah, Haas Aldin, he's an American Communist Party. It's more of like this conservative red pill type of style. And I kind of like, there's some things that I agree with him on. And I'm not gonna lie, Nick Fuentes has been scared to debate him, but he's down to debate Jackson. And in my opinion, I think Haas is he's more of the mouth guy, you know what I mean? He's more of the true debater. He destroyed Destiny, he destroyed so many of these guys in debates. People are scared to debate Haas. I debated him.
Communism?
About communism, because that's all he talks about.
What's the argument?
The argument that's the truth. That's the way it works. He doesn't believe that the Bolsheviks are all Jewish controlled. He's against the Jews, but it's like communism is Jewish influence. It's Bolshevism.
No, what I'm saying, how can you debate communism? It's never worked. So what?
Yeah.
Their whole shit is that it'll work this time?
It worked this time. There's no proof that it's ever worked. What, it worked for like 5 years and then it went to shit?
Bro, it would never work. There's
Exactly.
just no fuck. Like, what are the alterations you're gonna make to make it work?
There's nothing. The only person that I believe that has the right idea, but it's so extreme and it's so dark, is when he talks about that doomsday. You know what I mean?
What's that? What's he say about doomsday?
What it means when America's gonna it has to go up into flames and become completely dog shit for there to be a full change, where they get these people out.
I mean, we're close to it. You know what
We're
I'm saying?
close to it, but bro, let's be honest. They're winning. They're gonna hit. Israel's gonna hit Turkey. They're already gonna control the whole Middle East. They're getting Mexico. They're gonna get South America, and slowly, before we know it, all of it's gonna be occupied. It's gonna be Israeli occupation, and America's gonna be, oh, we're fucked. America's already controlled. Like Israel's about to be the greatest empire ever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got like the whole Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
The only thing they're missing is Cuba, Colombia, and they just got Brazil.
They've
got,
always had Brazil. Those Brazilians love
You
Israel.
seen that lady running for president
Yeah,
with the Israel shirt?
yeah, they love it.
wild.
They love it. I don't know why. I always wanted to talk to a Brazilian guy and be like, why do you guys love them so much? Because I think they're having
Money, bro.
Yeah, it's money.
When you're in a third world country and they come to you and they give you all these deals, you're gonna fucking, it is what it is. Next, I think it's Southeast Asia. After they lock down the Middle East, they're going to Thailand, all these other poor countries out there, Singapore.
Yeah.
You know?
You think China's gonna give in that easy? I'm not gonna lie. Those are the communists that are they're badass. Like,
I fuck with China now, man. Yeah, I used to talk a lot of shit about China. I thought China was like the biggest threat, and now I'm like, yo, they got it locked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing wrong? Maybe the people of the freedom. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that, but I mean, I don't really hear too many Chinese people complaining, bro.
They're not complaining.
Maybe because they can. I don't know.
I don't know either,
We'll see, but
it looks beautiful over there from the videos I've seen. Now maybe it's
Yeah.
propaganda, but I don't think they're gonna fold pretty easy. I think they're gonna go guns blazing. They might lose.
the thing is that they're allowing all of this. So that's what
Yeah.
trips me out. Like, how you allowing Israel and America to do all of this shit and you're just sitting back? You know what I mean? At what point do you say, yo, you're getting too close?
You gotta remember, they're samurais. They're gonna play the long game. They're gonna
feel
sit there
you.
and poach.
Yeah?
That's their code. You gotta remember, when it comes to geopolitics, the culture and the DNA of the people and how they act does affect the way that they do politics as
Of
well.
course.
Like, everybody was scared of Russians. Russians don't give a fuck. Russians just want to like have their powerful country and be strong. They don't want to be. They don't want to deal with Americans.
I actually fuck with Russia too, man. I think Russia does it the right way too.
I do too.
I think they're lacking a little bit on their, seems like even their military and all that shit, but they don't really care about everybody else. They're not trying to just take over the fucking world, you know?
Yeah, but like within, like for example, like Russia or China, there's the innocence that they're trying to still have for the children.
Yeah.
That's lost in America. When I went to Albania in 2023 to the summer, I went to this place called Berat, right? And there's the Catholic side, there's the Muslim side. I was the Catholic side, and I went and brought my family there for dinner. And they put us in the basement to wait because it started raining. And my sister says like poopy next to this like 7-year-old girl. And the girl, yeah, poopy. And this 7-year-old girl starts giggling, laughing. She's doing homework with, on like a note, and she's drinking like milk. But you can see there's innocence there. It's not like these tablet kids who they've been brainwashed so much. It has to go darker, 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 darker. It's not this MTV movement. It's not this Nickelodeon. Because you know what they put in those shows.
Oh, yeah.
So the innocence has been stripped away from these children.
Yep.
I don't want to raise my children around that. You don't. I don't know anybody who does. And that's the thing that they want. They want at a young age
Corrupted.
to corrupt their mind. And honestly, it makes a lot of these, like, you see these kids grow up, they have to go through hell and tribulation for them to finally go and turn to religion.
Yep.
And the trauma's already there. Whatever you've endured from that childhood, that becomes who you are.
To 7 years old.
Yeah. So I think America's lost the innocence for the children. I don't think that can be like.
What do you think their
irreversible.
purpose of that is?
The purpose between that is if they can corrupt a child, because children don't lie. If they can make children not lie, if they can make children lie and corrupt their brains and put this influence in them at a young age, that lures them in for life, right?
Lures them in to what?
Lures them into degeneracy.
Consumption, degeneracy.
Yeah, like you grow up watching what, Britney Spears on MTV. You seen her half naked, shaking ass around. Now you got Sexy Red and all of them doing it too. How many girls you go down the strip to Miami? You don't know how old they are. You're scared to even talk to them. You might go to jail and they're shaking ass, acting like they're grown.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening, and we're seeing a big wave of this, especially in the streaming world, when it comes to like the claviculars and the party streamers and all that. It started off as like this normie funsy shit when it was like Jack Doherty and all that. Jack Doherty had OnlyFans girls that he was managing, but it was a business scheme, you know? But now it's became such a big movement with the black pill and looksism, where you go on TikTok and you hear this thump, 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 hard thumping, like hard style rock, not rock music, but like pop
Hip-hop.
music, right? And it's luring the kids' eyes. There's flashes. There's like
808s.
clavicular. There's these chads who are around these girls and they're doing drugs. And you gotta think about it with the black pill and looksism. It's the best pill to make the most money from. You got You got the girls who do surgery and want to look good tapping their credit cards. You got the gym bros tapping their credit cards because they want to pop gear, the peptides and all that. You got the girls who like the music, the Chad bros, the what's the college guys called? The frat guys. You got the frat guys, and everybody's tapping their credit card, and there's this black pill looksism that they're promoting it, and there's a death toll behind it. Black pill and looksism is almost like communism, where it's fun right now, it's cool right now, it looks like it's working. 20 years from now, you're gonna see all these people have like harmed themselves and they look botched because of how bad they end up looking.
I mean, just go back to basic philosophy. This is completely against all fucking Buddhism, Taoism, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Socrates, all of these guys talk against materialism. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, this is the materialistic world.
The deepest we've ever been into materialism.
Yeah, this is the materialistic world. Like you go
But
outside,
that shit makes money.
It makes money, but you go to
So
Miami.
that's what these people are doing.
You look outside of Miami. How many of these guys really have money?
Oh no, most of them don't have shit.
Right, but everything is.
Yeah,
You can't put that guy on the street for one day. He'll lose his mind. He'll jump.
100%. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's the generations too. There's specific generations. Like you guys actually are the first generation that's coming back. So the generation before you guys went to complete shit, bro.
It did.
In between my generation and I guess how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. I'm 36. So those 15 years in between, yo, we got some fucking pussies, bro. Little pussy ass kids. They were just. It's just a weird generation, bro. They were stuck
It's my
on video
generation,
games.
respectfully. Like they're getting influenced like recently with the IG reels, with the funny like, you know, hey, let's do the TikToks and have the Jeffrey Epsteins and Charlie Kirk memes and all that, and it kind of wakes people up.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, my mom, she pulled me out of school when I was 7 years old, and she taught me Albanian. But not only that, she was teaching me about religion. Not only that, she sat me in front of Alex Jones to relearn English.
Your mom was on Alex Jones?
Yeah, and all these conspiracy theories. And you know how she triggered me? She would buy me little planets and hang them in my room and then take them all down and show me the Earth is flat.
That's wild.
And space is fake and all that. And then she would buy me all these dinosaurs. Oh, I got dinosaurs. Take them all away. It's all fake. It's giants. This is how they lie to you.
Yeah, that's dope.
Traumatizes me, shows me
That's good
it,
as fuck,
takes it
though.
away, traumatizes me to wake me up. And that's the thing. That's what's going on with these kids is they're finally getting it, but they're getting it a little late.
Yeah.
Like I say, like I'm 21, but it's more of this old school vibe because I had a bunch of elderly people putting into my brain at a young age to not trust the system and not trust the government because, for example, what happened in Kosovo and Albania, right? They didn't trust politics at all because my family was in politics back home, so they didn't trust any of that. So that's why I'm very skeptical of all these guys that are popping up in the scene out of nowhere. Because who are you being funded by? Who are you being pushed by?
There's always somebody.
Let me interrupt real quick. That's why Jesus Christ is literally fucking king. You don't need clavicular to tell you, I hate it so much, you don't need clavicular to tell you that you're perfect, that you're okay. You don't need the internet to tell you everything. You look back at Jesus, the one true God, who is king. The real world is fake, and it's just gonna profit off your insecurities and all the evilness. It will literally corrupt you. And that's the biggest issue with the kids, because I hate it so much. I wanna raise my own kids here, but it makes it harder every day. Look what's happening around in society. I hate it so much, and I can't do anything about it. That's the real struggle. What can we really do about it?
Yeah.
It's just flipping the energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is happening. I think it is happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? More people homeschooling. I homeschool my kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, more people are aware, and it's because of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? The fucking, everybody's on 9/11 now. Everybody's on the Jewish shit. It's like, it's almost not even fun anymore. So, but this is good. This is what's
It was never meant supposed to be fun. Like, it was fun for us because we had comedic value, but it was like...
I mean, it was fun in the sense that, like, you're learning new shit. You're figuring out what the fuck is... Bro, we wake up every day and we don't know what the fuck any of this is. This is all imaginary. All of this shit is imaginary. These are just atoms floating around.
100%.
And then the more you study an atom, the more it disappears. It doesn't exist. So we live in this fictitious fucking world. You know, it's literally a matrix. And
you know, we call Miami the server.
I'm sure it is, bro.
Like we call it the
is,
server.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I mean, I've lived here my whole life. I get it. Trust me,
We
bro.
call it the server. Like, the server's fucking us right now. We got put on this mission.
Yeah.
We having to deal with this shit. And that's really what it is. It's really just a mission. Like I view it like this.
All
Everybody.
different cells. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So there's B cells, T cells. There's people that are meant to just fucking be NPCs. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It's cool, you know? It's just I am seeing more and more people caring about what's happening here.
But do you
what's
think
the
that's a plan?
influence?
Do you think that was planned?
Maybe. Like what? To wake people up?
I don't know if it's waking people up or is it more so like, 'cause doesn't it get a little fishy when it's like,
Oh,
you
of
see
course it does.
why are they letting it on IG Reels?
I mean,
why are they letting it be pushed?
Alex Jones is for sure a plan. You know, as much as I
Yeah.
grew up on Alex,
But Alex is not
Alex
even
is-
Alex anymore. Like that, it doesn't even look like
he's a
him.
completely different guy, yeah.
Like, the moment they hit him with that, how much was it? 2 billion for the Sandy Hook.
Nigga, that shit was like, yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Once the moment he got hit with that, it was over for him.
I mean, for him to fold on Sandy Hook, I don't know if you ever got into Sandy Hook, but that's just fake, man. You know what I'm
Sandy,
saying? That
go
shit
ahead,
did
sue,
not happen.
sue
you know what
me.
I'm
I don't
saying?
give a fuck. Sandy Hook was
Sandy
fake as
Hook
fuck.
did not happen, bro. Not even like, it's one of the most disrespectful ones, to be honest. The more you go into it, the more it's just disrespectful. And it's the one that you could tell the deepest conspiracy theorists, they're like, nah, bro, that won't happen. It's like, nigga, have you looked into it? Nah, bro, but you just know. Nigga, where's your proof? Where's your proof? Where's your proof that fucking 23 or whatever, 18 kids died that day? There's zero proof. There's
Yeah.
zero proof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is too, it's like, think about it really, it's like, why would they do that? Then you gotta peel back
Oh,
to later.
of
Why
course.
would you do that? Look at the issues we're dealing today, right? The government can come into our house today, they wanna take away our guns. Literally, they wanna take away our guns, and we can't fight back. We're meant to be stripped naked and just obey. That's the whole end game of society, especially in America, you know? Like, come on, I should be able to fight back, but these people are trying to take away my rights. That's all I deal with Sandy Hook. I don't give a fuck. Look, whoever sees this, I don't care. Kick me out of anything, but it's the truth. I will fight for the truth, all right? So that's the real deal. That's the real shit people will give you, not this fake shit going on in society today.
No, yeah, like and you're seeing it with all these false flags. Like, you're telling me you're gonna get some black guy, what do you say, property of Allah, and
Yeah,
go
flag.
and shoot people in Texas or wherever it was? Come the fuck on, bro. Like, so you're telling me a Sunni did that for a Shia? Bro, Sunnis and Shias hate each other. I'm telling you right now, I know Sunnis personally that were like, they didn't give a fuck that Iran is in war and getting bombed. They're like, fuck them. The Shias, we don't give a fuck. So you're telling me in America you got these like fake, quote unquote ISIS guys. Bro, ISIS members literally kill Shias. Like the way that they do it, they push it, they think we're so naive and dumb the way they do it too. But I feel like they give room for it. It gives them a giggle, it gives them a laugh.
What if they want to evolve people? This is like completely left field, a whole nother theory. What if there's like a CIA operation? Because I don't know if you've ever seen the dude with the curly hair,
Yeah.
looking like an Indian. I forgot what his name is.
The Greek guy?
Is he Greek? He might
I
be.
think
He's
he's
like
Greek.
missing a tooth and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's smart, but obviously you're a famous CIA. You're on every
He's
fucking
still
podcast.
CIA.
You're CIA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything you're saying is for a reason. It's to program people a specific way, whatever. He said something about the most traumatized people are the most exceptional. So those are the people that tend to succeed the most, and they're being watched all the time.
Yeah.
So these people, you're being spotted. I mean, you don't think that a little fucking Chinese kid or whatever kid, you know, your fucking IQ is high as shit. You're in middle school. You're being watched. I could guarantee you, somebody. You know, there's intelligence at every layer of government. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And these people are looking out for people to bring onto the squad. You know what I mean? So,
Of course.
you know, this guy is talking about the most traumatized people. So maybe that's where the trauma comes into play in all this. You traumatize your civilization. Then you give them the nuggets everywhere, because, I mean, we do have access to the information. You know what I mean? They censor us. Like, I'm censored hard as fuck. I don't even understand why.
Yeah.
But then I see fucking Nick clips go viral everywhere. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga's way worse than me. What the fuck? I'm over here trying to be on, you know, tread the line a little bit, and I'm fucking censored, you know? But the information gets through somehow. So they are allowing the information to get through, obviously. Why? So like you said earlier, why is that? Is it to traumatize people and then drive them towards this but then it's also a threat to their power structure. You know what I mean? So why would they want that?
Sometimes I think they really want the doomsday to happen. Like I feel like they
Maybe.
are. I feel like if doomsday actually does happen, that Nick is talking about, maybe they finally get what they want. They bring the Antichrist.
You think these? So one thing I look at like the elites. None of these people are fucking religious.
No, they're not.
Now, what is their belief system? Because then there's all these secret societies, the Skull and Bones, and all this other shit. What is their belief system? Because there's something. If they're doing rituals and they're pissing on crosses,
But they're always. You gotta remember, they're always attacking the cross. It's always a mockery of the cross.
a lot. Yeah, most of the time.
So
Well, Freemasonry though, is you could be any religion.
You can be any
At
religion.
the first to Master Mason,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You can be any religion with Freemasonry, but you gotta remember, like, come on. So you're telling me
The
if
higher
I'm
levels is dark.
Yeah.
And it's anti whatever.
Yeah.
You know, anti Christ, I guess. You know.
Yeah, because if you do that, you have a Muslim, you have a Christian. It's actually a smack in the face to both of them because, first of all, you're saying a Muslim and a Christian can be in alliance when it comes to the same quote-unquote temple. What's a temple? It's a church or whatever you want to call it. It's a temple where they can come to an agreement spiritually. There's a big disagreement there. There's the divinity of Christianity, and then there's the, Jesus being a prophet, right? Now, do we believe that Jesus is going to come back? Yes, but it's still a bit of a smack in the face, right? So I'm kind of skeptical of like Catholics and Muslims that are in that little group. I think they do it for a brotherhood because everybody craves brotherhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think about it. Modern day Catholics, there's no brotherhood there. Like, you gotta remember, I'm a Catholic. No, not one Catholic influencer was like, hey, and I was debating so much for Christianity and Catholicism. Not one Catholic guy was like, hey, you know what? Here, I'm gonna help you out. Here's some love. You know what? But all these Muslim guys, they get all the support from all these Muslims because they want the brotherhood.
Dude, yeah.
So you gotta think about it. Majority of Freemasons are Catholic, they're Christians. They go in there for some brotherhood. And I feel like that's where the church has been attacked. They started all these little groups.
But what is it? Because I would assume the higher up you go in power and whatever, the more you're gonna learn.
100%.
You know what I mean? So what is it that these motherfuckers learn that got them doing this dirty ass shit? What is it that makes them want to do bad shit? Or fucking rape children? Or fucking do gay shit? Or what is it?
It all goes back to Talmudic values, bro.
Maybe it does.
You
Maybe
know
it's that simple, but there's still an energy before the Talmud. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
Talmud, how many thousands of years ago was that? That was after the Bible,
Yeah,
no?
it was after the Bible. 'Cause
So
it was
then,
it's not the Torah.
what happened before all of that shit? Because this was here since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what is this, and why do these motherfuckers learn this shit? Maybe it's just the basics when you first get into conspiracies of all Satanism and materialistic world to gather material.
You know, it's for power. All
and
of
power,
it's for
yeah,
power.
whatever. All of this fictional shit, ego, power, material.
I think it goes back down to like really the basics, where it's like if a kid's born, they chop the chicken's head off.
Yeah.
And over
So
there, they do it for power and like
pure energy.
and all that. You gotta think about it. They just want power.
It could be that simple, you know?
It
That's
could
like
be-
the simplest.
That's the
you
simple
know?
form of it, but it gets a little chaotic. I see
It
what you're
has
saying.
to get deeper, you know? Because it has to turn into a belief system. It can't just be,
I think their belief system is power.
it's just power.
You gotta think about it. If they're attacking Christianity, and they're attacking Jesus, that's the most powerful figure in the whole world.
Exactly.
That's the most said name in the whole
Makes
world. Hold on. That's the most said name in the whole world. So if they're fixated on power and they can slander the name of Christ and go against it, right? You gotta think about it. They're gonna constantly attack Christianity for their power. There should be no children that are harmed. They're gonna harm the children for power. It's a smack in the face. All of it's a smack in the face for Christianity and Jesus.
But there has to be a dramatic shift to go from like, yo, I want power, to like, yo, I'm gonna harm a child. A lot of these people have children. So what is missing there? Or what is added on to their belief system that could allow them to do this shit?
It's another form of sacrifice.
Yo, but that's a child, bro. I'll kill
That's
any
a-
fucking animal right now.
I'll
I'll kill
kill
anybody attacking me, or anybody attacking my children. I'll do any of that quick.
But they don't think like us,
But to
dude.
kill an innocent child, I can't even kill a fucking dog. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Unless
know, me too.
If he's attacking me, I'll fucking shoot him in the head. If he's not attacking me, I'm not shooting a fucking
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Christy Gnome. You heard about that shit? That
I
shit's
did.
wild. But a child, think about how these people have a whole different, there's something different about them. Is it, now we could go, the thing is that all of this that we're discussing is all the information we've ever read, whatever, whatever. This is only 0.003 of the light spectrum that we're perceiving here. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
According to science, according to metaphysics or whatever.
Quantum physics and all
Quantum physics and all that shit, 0.003 allegedly. I would think it's something like that. You know, there's animals that have extra senses or could perceive different frequencies and shit like that.
Yeah.
And a hummingbird could see ultraviolet. If we could perceive ultraviolet, reality is completely different already. And that's just from 0.003 to 0.00302 or whatever, you know? Imagine seeing 0.1%. What the fuck is actually here? What is it? Any of this shit. So maybe there's other beings. Maybe there's, God knows, bro. Maybe the demon shit.
Yeah.
Maybe God knows what the fuck these guys know that they're doing some sick, twisted ass shit. You know what I mean? And will we ever even get to it? That's the whole, we just gotta fight these motherfuckers and that's it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't matter.
We gotta start just smashing our heads together like the old Crusaders and just really just.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really where it's been lost. Where
Yeah.
it's like, we should be taking a fucking sword to their fucking necks.
Oh yeah.
But they've
Funny that
literally
a Jew
occupied
said
it.
that. You ever seen that Ari? What's his name? That comedian?
Is it Ari Fisher or whatever?
Schaefer. Or
Yeah.
Shafir. Or
Something like
shit
that. Yeah. Yeah.
He said like, yo, nothing is gonna change until you fucking these motherfuckers start dying. And the interviewer's like, yo, you tripping, bro? And he's like, it's true,
It's the
dude.
fucking truth.
Until they feel pressure and they're like, yo, I can't walk outside. You know.
But
it
you
is
know
what
how
it
hard.
is.
You know how hard it is.
Nah,
You
go
know how
ahead.
hard it is. Especially like, imagine me right now. You can ask my friend over here. I wake up every 2 hours. Like I gotta work. And look, I like clavicular to an extent, but the movement that's being pushed, the fact that I have kids in my community and I have people in my community telling me that they want to harm themselves, kill themselves because they don't look good enough, or they don't think they look good enough,
That's wild.
right?
That's fucked
It
up.
bothers me because then I go to it and I'm like, oh my God, you're telling me that there's this guy who's promoting it. It seems cool. It seems like, you know what I mean? There's flair, there's an aesthetic there. It's good that there's an aesthetic there, but there's not some godly value behind it. You know, at least fucking Floyd Mayweather, the one that loves Israel a lot, he goes, at least he's like, all glory up to God. Ryan Garcia, after doing a bunch of line of cocaine and beating the shit out of Devin Haney, all glory up to God.
I fuck with Ryan though.
I fuck with Ryan too.
I like Ryan.
But you're telling me you go on a live and there's nothing holy about it? And Zerka pissed me the fuck off when Zerka said, oh, he's 20 years old, he needs to go through trauma to become a Christian. Let me explain something to you. When you have that much power and that much influence, you have a job to push something. And there's kids watching you, there's lives. There's literally a death toll behind that name Clavicular, what he's done. That's satanic. That's
I know what the
satanic.
name.
Behind the name, it's like that whole movement, that
What
whole
does
look.
clavicular mean?
No, I'm not saying like clavicular like that.
Oh.
I'm saying his actual like clav. Like
Yeah.
what's his name? Braden Peters, whatever.
Braden Peters, that's his name.
Yeah, he's a Jew.
He's a Jew.
That's
the
what
fuck
Varys
up,
said.
bro.
Varys said he's a Jew. I don't know.
Who?
Varys, the Albanian guy, the framemonger guy.
Bro, get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here, bro. That'll be a crazy plot twist. He don't look like a Jew though.
I don't
He
know.
looks like a Swedish motherfucker or some shit like that.
I think is he cousins with Heel Mike? Is that true or is that a joke?
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, Mike did say on when he was on stream, they're cousins and everything. Like, oh, you're from Massachusetts, cousins. But it kind of goes to show, like, okay, they can be joking about it on stream and everything like that. But the message he's pushing, the identity behind it, you know, you connect two and two together. And I'm not saying anything like, oh, it's bad, but just use your own mind and think for a second. Look around everything that's happening in the world. Take this situation right here. You should be smart enough to kind of figure it out, you know?
So my problem with all of this is Nick hyping this guy. You know,
That shit drives me
That shit
insane.
pisses
It
me
drives
off,
me
bro.
insane because it's like,
he didn't
look,
even,
I
he
signed-
didn't even
I
say
signed up-
nothing about him folding.
I
bro.
signed up to debate. Was it clavicular? And I'm gonna say it. You think you popped off because you look good and everything? You popped off because Nick was your first guy that you had around you. The moment if Nick said, "Hey, come on my show for 5 minutes," you know it's over. I popped off. Nick is the #1 streamer in the world. Nick is the #1 political figure in the world right now.
100%.
So I feel like Nick has made a bunch of critical mistakes upon who he's let around himself, because I think he's just trying to have fun at this point. He's not taking guys serious.
It goes
anymore.
down to a belief system again. What is Nick's belief system that he's pushing this Luke Maxine bullshit? Bro, Nick is a nerd. As much as I
Yeah,
like Nick,
it's an
and
incel.
he has the best fucking geopolitics.
He's the king
and
of
all that shit,
incels.
he's a nerd, bro.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're talking about he's always been against the gym. He's always been against anything pretty much good for you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's like, oh, look, Maxine, and yeah, I'm for
Yeah.
all this. What's going on here, bro?
You know, when Nick gave Destiny's Son the advice, like stay in school and do this, I told Destiny's Son, I talked to Destiny's Son, I said, hey,
Oh, you
look,
talked to him?
yeah, because me and Destiny's Son were pretty cool.
Is that really his son? What's up with that shit? That shit's suspect too.
He's a good fucking kid.
He is?
He's a good kid.
You don't fuck with his dad?
No, you don't fuck with his dad. He's a
Okay.
good fucking kid. That kid is smart as fuck. That kid's the future. If you listen to me, what I told him what to do, he's gonna be. I told him get a speech teacher because he has a speech impediment. I said go to the gym, go to an MMA gym, and study and finish school. I check on him every couple months, every month or so. He'll tell me how he's going in school. Because people would fuck with him in school because of his dad. I was like, dude, you have the opportunity to be number one. Even Nick can't fuck with you at that point. Look what your dad did. Your dad, Destiny, was probably one of the best debaters in the world at a certain point. He made Myron fuck up a bunch of times in that Israeli-Palestine debate. He made Myron fuck up so many times. He made Myron look stupid. Destiny is some liberal cuck, but he's a great debater. So you're telling me you have a son who's extreme like that, and that's what it comes from, and he knows that style? Man.
And you got the complete opposite beliefs.
And the complete opposite.
And you could leverage that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my dad's a fucking retard cuck, and I'm this. You know, I got
Yeah.
the genetics, and
He can kill it.
Yeah,
he can
he'll
kill it.
kill
But
it.
when Nick's over here saying, "Oh, don't go to the gym. Oh, don't go to that," this is why I say, I'm like, the average groiper is a fucking retard.
of course.
You don't have the quality guy. And I like the groipers. They're fucking hilarious. But they don't ever show their face and say it. They hide behind the frog. Show
He
your
pushes
fucking
that
face.
too, though. He pushes that, you know. He. That's the thing with Nick, man. I fucking love Nick, but when I watch Nick almost every night, and I'm analyzing this motherfucker, and I'm realizing how he answers questions. I'm realizing everything, and there's something weird behind it, bro. I just don't understand what the intention of. I get it. Women fuck shit up. I get all of that, you know. And then you talk shit about marriage. You talk shit about all that. I get it. Whatever. He doesn't get that shit. But when you're talking about being, I eat fucking Raising Cane's every day, and you know, it's like, cool, you're being funny.
Yeah.
But then, working out is gay or whatever he says. You know, it's funny, but it's like, and now all of a sudden you're on Clav's dick. Like, bro, what's going on here, bro? Why? Clav folded in front of the world, bro. And
did.
you refuse to talk about it? What the fuck is that all about?
Bro, you put
Andrew
me-
Tate folded in front of the fucking world. The guy that won't fold for shit. And Nick is like, nah, man, I just don't know. I still got respect for Tate. Bro, what the fuck is going on here? What do you mean? Is
Nobody
this everything you
stands
stand
on the
on?
You know what's fucking sad? It's and people and like Zerka loves to hate on fucking Sneeko and all these guys love to
I
hate
love
on fucking
Sneeko, bro.
Sneeko's the only nigga on that fucking red pill movement that came up that said, hey, I'm still gonna double down. That's the number one rule of red pill is I'm gonna double down. And he's the one that said, hey, fuck red pill. I don't give a fuck about the blue pill. I just want to be normal and do my thing. And people bashed him for it. But he's the only one with the balls to still stand 10 toes. Not Tate. Tate went homo and said,
That nigga
class.
snitched on fucking Sneeko. Snitched.
Bro, he
all you had
fucking
to say
snitched.
was like, look, bro, I didn't do the fucking song. I didn't put the song on. That's it.
Bro.
You end it. Hey, look, bro, I was chilling with these guys. Obviously, you're chilling with these guys. You know exactly what the fuck is going to happen. You know some anti-Semitic shit is
Of
going to
course.
happen if you're chilling with Nick and fucking Sneeko and come on, bro, obviously. So you better be ready for that shit. And then you're going to be like, nah, it wasn't me. It was Sneeko. Like, yo, that's wild, bro. Like, what kind of shit is that,
I would
bro?
never do that. I don't know. I grew up old school.
Bro, that's wild, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The shit that he talks that's too against his message. That's what throws me off.
But
Sneeko held it down, bro. I fuck with
Sneeko hold it down. When I tell you Sneeko was one of the realest guys in the industry,
I think-
he helped me and my boys out. He put us on. He gave us leverage, you know, all this. Even me being a Catholic, he still showed love and respect. You know what I mean? You don't get that from I didn't get that from anybody else.
And that's the thing, bro. I like Sneeko for that. Him and Nick had a good talk. Of
Yeah.
The whole Catholic shit. Nick kept it real on that shit.
And Nick
He's
was
like,
supposed
look,
to.
we're not an alliance. You know,
No.
he said it, and it was like that was some real shit. Because at the end of the day, if it were to come down to the two religions, yeah, that's the final battle. Then you know what I
Yeah.
mean? maybe not. We've lived in America. I live in Miami, bro. I live amongst all different religions, races, everything. You know, I could be as hypercritical of everybody as I am, but I still know how to interact with everyone. Black people, white people, women, Jew. Nah, I don't know about Jews. I don't really see Jews too often. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, you know, and it's probably bad. It's probably not like cities. I think are a fucking shithole, but there is benefit to it. You learn how to survive in the jungle. You know.
Yeah. No.
So, but at the end, do we have to really fight at the end about it? You know what I mean? Like Muslims and Christians, or could they be like, hey, look, that's a Christian town. There's a Muslim town.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest
I
with
don't
you.
know.
I don't think there's gonna be a Christian Islamic fight. I think we're coming to the point where I don't think it's gonna be in my generation or whatever. But I do believe the Antichrist is gonna come, and we're gonna have to team up and fight. Because women are gonna fall completely for the Antichrist. And you're telling me these people are falling for clavicular right now, who looks good, and they're following this looks maxing movement. What do you think is gonna happen when the Antichrist comes and he's apparently gonna be this most beautiful being ever, right? People are gonna be so persuaded and so easily controlled to go for it. They're gonna follow it. So I think it's gonna be the real hardcore Muslims and the hardcore Catholics that are like, we have to really go. We have to go to war.
That makes sense, bro. I mean, the whole thing is, has anybody researched this guy? Does anybody know his past, what he did as a kid, who the fuck he was?
I think
His
he was.
family.
I think he was the average normal kid. I was on that forum. Me and my ex, my German ex, we'd be with our people, our friends, and there was this guy named James Sapphire that was on TikTok, and he'd be on that forum, and we would bully the fuck out of him. We'd make fun of it because we thought it was gay, like punching a jawline and all this shit. I knew all this shit. I knew all of it, and I thought it was gay. And then he pops off, and a bunch of these looks maxi guys are popping off. They're doing well, which I give them credit. Like, it's extreme. Like, you take something that extreme, you should look good, you know?
No.
But I think he was the average guy, and I think he got hit up by, you know, the top guys, and he sold out. And he wanted to live lavish. He doesn't have any, he's not a Catholic, he's not a Christian, he's not a Muslim, he doesn't give a fuck. He's just a kid who's trying to ball out.
So was he sold out already when he did the shit with Nick and all these guys?
I don't think he was sold out at that time.
He wasn't sold out yet.
I don't think he
So
was
it
sold
just
out at that
happened.
time. Because he was a nobody around that time. He was somebody on TikTok, but he wasn't known.
So all of that shit was natural.
All of that shit was natural because there was this guy named Cookie King, some little like kid, right? He just posts funny videos, and they're like, all politics are jester. And like Nick is kind of tapped in with like the funny, goofy shit. So Nick was like, fuck you, Cookie King, and fuck collab, right? And they ended up doing a collab, and Nick and all of them came together, and they were talking about looks maxing and turning him into a Chad, right? Because all that groypers, they're incels. They care about little shit like that. Like, it's funny, right? So I don't think he was controlled at that time, but now I think 110% he's controlled, and I think he's not standing on any movement. Like, I don't think he'll JQ.
The what, JQ?
I don't think he'll JQ.
He was just playing the game.
I think he was just playing the game. I think he was doing like the IG reels, the TikTok funny jokes, like, haha, Jewish
sense.
guy. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah.
Because there's a way that like brushly do it. There's not a way to fully go to the extreme. Like, when I first came on to kick my first stream in front of like 1,000 people, I went extreme and got blackballed for it. I got blackballed for it.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was fucking, you know what I mean? I was going all crazy, you know? The first girl I wanted to attack, this Jewish girl named Lav Loon that Destiny and Zerko used to debate and all that. I wanted to attack her, went hard on her, debated her, because she's promoting OnlyFans and all that. And kick staffs, all that. And then, yeah, I just got blackballed all over because I was defending some of these guys. And nobody ever gave me the you know, what is it called?
Recognition?
Not even the recognition, just the return of the favor of like, here, we're gonna defend them, you know? Because
These guys knew you.
These guys knew me. I'm not gonna lie, the red pill is dead because there's no loyalty and there's no respect on bringing people back up. For example, this is the new wave of red pill coming in. You're gonna be with my boy AK, you're gonna be with my boy Mo Khan. You got a couple other guys that I'm working with, but it's this God pill, red pill movement that is like, we're here to take over. Myron, I love Myron. Myron doesn't give a fuck about us young guys anymore.
Nah?
Fresh doesn't give a fuck anymore.
No,
Fresh is over here buying bitches bags in fucking middle of Brickell at Moxie's. I see him walking up and down.
The way that he did that live against all these guys when they did the Hail Hitler shit.
That shit was stupid. Zerka's 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You seen the video? He told.
He told the fucking.
He told the DJ.
Fresh told the DJ hate.
That's
Play the
wild,
song,
bro.
and he's gonna blame it on Sneeko.
For you to do a whole 3-4 hour stream with that other Jew that fucking are shitting on Sneeko and shitting on everybody, and you're the video
Jew
comes
doesn't
out
like
that
me.
you did it? Oh, I'm sure, of course
that
not. But,
that Jew doesn't like me.
but you seen Sneeko
Yeah.
step up to him.
Gary, yeah, you stepped up to him, and I give props to Gary. Hey, Gary, you stepped up. You did what Fresh was supposed to do. Fresh didn't do his job. Sneeko walks past him, imagine, and then see I'm old school. Gary's an old guy.
I don't know. Sneeko told him, you ain't gonna do shit, right? All right, cool. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did. But Gary stood up.
He stood up, but he didn't do shit.
He's
you
an
know what
old
I'm saying?
man. Gary's an old man, bro.
It is what it is, you know? I don't know the dude, but...
Imagine Sneeko flipped Gary upside down on his head. He would look crazy.
But then, what was his purpose there? He gets up like he's gonna fight him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, Gary
Either
does
you
say
get
he
up
wants
and
to
you
fight.
say, hey, look, bro, what's up? You know, you could talk about it.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get up like you're gonna fight him and he tells you, hey, you ain't gonna do shit, it's like, damn, bro, that's kind of,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know?
That's true. You're
Damn,
not
bro.
wrong.
It's supposed to be
When
an
it comes
OG.
to Gary and all of them, like, they made death threats to Sneeko. Like, the fuck was that?
Oh, that's what he said. That's what he said. He's like, you say you're gonna kill me, right?
Yeah, you make a death threat to Sneeko. Like, I should, me and AK should have sold Sneeko. We'll book a flight right now anytime you're in Miami. None of that shit's gonna happen.
I fuck with Sneeko. I wanna cut him up.
I could try to hook that up.
Oh, you know him like that?
Yeah, me and AK.
Dope.
AK's closer with Sneeko than I am, but like, yeah, it's a text message away. He's here in Miami right now.
Doesn't he live here?
He lives more in New York and he comes to Miami time to time.
He's a Mamdani guy, huh?
I don't know about
I'm a
that.
little suspect about that too. Like, I mean, whatever. He's Muslim. I get it.
I think Mandani lied. Mandani
about
lied
what?
because when Sneeko was defending Mandani was very anti,
Jew?
Israel and Jew.
Oh, I mean, what do you mean, right? When he got elected, he went to go party
then
with
he-
the fucking
and
Jews
yeah,
right
and then
away,
that's when
bro.
Sneeko was like, what
Want
the
something to
fuck?
drink? You want something to drink, bro?
I'm okay. Just a water.
Water? You want something, bro?
Another water, please.
Water?
Yeah.
Oh, Mamdani lied like a motherfucker. I mean, bro, come on. That guy's the biggest fucking Jew lover now.
No, yeah, here's the thing, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm from New York, Mamdani, he pulled like a new foreign textbook play that we have yet to see, right? He went super viral for going against Israel. All the politicians on stage were like, I'm gonna go to Israel with my dog. I'm gonna go to Israel with my stepdaughter. I'm gonna go with everybody.
Yeah, that
Right?
was a good one.
He
That
was
was a
the
good one,
only
yeah.
one that was like, I'm gonna stay in New York and help New Yorkers, and I felt that, especially seeing
Yeah.
people I know and myself, where the middle class is dying off, right? And then Mamdani, first day he gets elected, it's like, you know,
They're doing the dance,
yeah,
the
he's
Jewish
doing the
dance.
dance.
You're like,
They're like the billionaires are there. They're like, he was backed by George Soros too.
that was wild.
They were happy. They were like,
That was wild.
You-
With
they
the
told-
big hats, bro. Like,
Bro,
yo, these niggas.
that's
these
high
are the-
level Jew right
that's
there.
High level
Yes.
Jew, bro.
And he literally told them, they were like,
God
this is
damn.
the first Jewish like
Yeah,
mayor,
yeah.
some shit like that, right? It's like, holy shit. Now here's my worry about Florida, right?
simulation, bro.
This is my worry about Florida, because we're in Miami right now. James Fishback. I like James Fishback.
Oh,
but
we gotta get
honestly-
on James Fish.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's doing the same
He
play
is, bro.
as Mamdani, but for the red pill. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm seeing it all over again. That's honestly how I feel.
I like that. Because
Yeah.
I like Fish. Obviously, I love everything he says, bro. You can't go
We
against
love
what he
it.
says.
But you on a Destiny stream saying you're defending Israel like, what, 8
Was
months
he?
ago? Yeah, 8 months ago he was doing. So what, you just had a change now?
Yeah.
Come on,
No,
man.
and this hard.
Come on. And this hard
This
too?
is a hard shit.
Come on,
I just
man.
think he doesn't seem authentic. You know
James
what I mean?
Fishback, it seems like a poster
Second
boy.
act.
Yeah, it's like he was told to do this.
My thing with him is, if you're gonna do this, he's everywhere. He's popping up here. He's popping up everywhere in Florida.
Yeah.
All day, every day, he's somewhere. He's showing up to the people. He's fucking bringing out ARs and whatever. It seems phony, but he's saying the right things. If you do get elected on that bullshit, I don't think it's gonna be good for him. He's not gonna be able to just show face now to all
No.
the people that he tricked. You know what I mean?
No, he wouldn't be able to do it. But you know, people are gonna keep doing this because they're gonna want the whippers to vote, right?
Keep doing what?
They're gonna keep appeasing.
Manipulating.
They're gonna
Yeah, of
they're gonna
course.
keep appeasing to Nick Fuentes.
Of
They're gonna
course.
want the Grippers vote. This has happened multiple times already, where Nick has like helped somebody out, and they
Yeah.
denounce Nick, and Nick goes against them and gets them fucked over after that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Nick's,
Bless him.
yeah. They want the crowd. They want the people to come. I just think James Fishback is like this like red pill Republican version of Obama,
He's
where it's like
perfect.
it's like we're gonna lie, we're gonna come out with guns, we're for the people. He's gonna like do these funny videos. Like, it gives me this Obama vibe. It's like
That nigga's promising the world. He's promising somebody sent me today the I homeschool my kids, so it's like what we're getting for step up, you get double. He's like, we're gonna double all of that. We're gonna fucking make guns that you don't need the cool down phase. It's like no more money to Israel. It's going straight to the families, and it's like, yo, these are a lot of promises, bro. I've never seen a politician keep up with not even a fucking fraction of what this guy's claiming. You know what I mean?
But that guy's a retard, bro. You're telling me you're gonna do that in Miami? I walked down the street in Miami, I see like all kinds of Jewish guys. That Jewish mafia is gonna give him a fucking hit immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna get JFK. I hope he doesn't, but
Yeah.
that's what would happen.
It's just as much as I want him to win, because at one point, you know, you got Byron Donald, which is obviously saying the complete opposite. You can't vote for him. There's no chance you could vote for that guy. And you got Fishback that seems inauthentic, but he's saying all the right things. So maybe he's not inauthentic.
You see, this is the thing. You got to have the Mendanis and Fishbacks get voted in.
You have to.
And have them fuck up. So people at least start voting for that movement. Because once that movement comes in, it trickles down and becomes something more pure, right? Because I think Nick will become the president. I just don't know.
So?
I just don't know. Yeah,
That'd be wild.
I think Nick is going to become the president.
I've always said that. I just, he's got to, nobody really keeps this energy up for that long. So Nick still got another 10 years.
But Nick has another 10 years to do it. But man, he's been doing it since 2016.
No, he gets it. He gets it.
He's
he
been
really
doing it
understands
since 2016.
how to sway energy. He gets it.
But he's like, you gotta understand, he's like relaxed now. He's calmed down. It's not how it was when in the beginning. And it's because these guys are scared to fucking debate him. They're scared to talk to him.
Who?
They're scared to talk to Nick.
Oh, anybody.
These guys are terrified of Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
I remember when Nick destroyed Destiny and Destiny and Hassan Piker. And he was a replacement for Zerka. He destroyed him in that debate. Motherfucker, Hassan Piker won't even try to mention his name. He gets scared of him.
Oh,
No.
he shits on Hassan too.
No, he shits on Hassan
He
too.
shits on that guy.
Charlie Kirk was running for dear life when Nick was around. These guys are scared to debate Nick, and I feel like it's making Nick soft. I want Nick to stay hard, like pause. I want him to be like, to keep that killer edge in him.
Yeah. I think the thing with Nick is that he's gone. He's gone. He knows his power.
Yeah.
And now he's almost, I don't want to say this, but it seems like it's turning dark in a sense. You know what I mean? And I hope not. I hope I'm wrong, you know? But there's some weird shit going on, and his geopolitics is still great. He still seems authentic. But there's certain topics that I hear him, it doesn't sound like it's what he believes. You know what I mean? Or he seems like he's being swayed this way. Is it money? Is it, I don't know. You can't be as big as Nick and you don't got people at your door. There's no
oh my
fucking
God, there's
way.
people coming to my door right now trying to get me, and
No.
it's
Like that?
oh yes.
I don't want to, I mean, you say what you want about that, you know what I'm saying? But
Bro, but come on,
like
bro.
that?
Bro, I'm telling you, if I walk into a certain house, I'm probably gonna be forced to sign my life away if I walk into that certain house for content. And I sit there, I wake up every 2 hours. Do I do it to maybe try to push back and get fucked over, but I can maybe pop off enough to help the movement? Or do I just play the long game? I've had the American Communist Party beg me, please, come join the movement. You're a great debater, go against the Goipers. I don't trust any of you guys.
Infiltration, I don't like infiltration because it's deceptive. It's not authentic. But this is what people do. You know what I mean? And Nick talks about it, you know what I'm saying? Infiltrating the government. Well, you know the shit he talks about, and it's like, shut the fuck up, and you go into your little circles, and then at the end, everybody pulls the, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how to word it properly without it sounding crazy, but maybe that's the wave, right?
Sometimes
I just don't like that.
But sometimes you got to be a kamikaze.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, at this point, the way it's getting and how powerful people are getting, there has to be a couple kamikazes in the industry that do what they got to do.
Yeah.
That everybody just, when you walk downtown Brickell, Miami, and you see these content creators with these cameras, and they walk around, none of them are willing to die for a message, a movement, or nothing.
Hell no.
Right? That's why I get mad. Like, I get mad at like, the older guys at the Red Pill, because it's like, you want to keep this shit moving, or you want to let these Black Pill guys who are gonna have a death toll behind them around and win? Us Red Pill guys, we're losing right now.
Think so?
Oh, we're losing really badly right now to the Black Pill. We are, because some black pilling shit is true.
It's appealing.
It's appealing.
what I mean?
But the
That's the
reason why
thing
it's
that
appealing is because we're red pill, so we're thinking about like the most red pill version of black
Yeah.
pill. What's being pushed is this blue pill faggotry level of,
Yeah, yeah.
of a black
What are you
pill.
talking about? You talking about like look maxing and
The
all that
looks
bullshit?
maxing and all
that
of
shit
that.
won't last long, though.
Bro, it reminds me of like, you remember, you think it was your generation where it's like, we'll get dressed up and go to the club and we'll look good here and do this surgery and all that. You would see it on the E Network.
For guys?
For guys
I've
and
never
girls.
seen it for guys, bro. I mean, for women, yeah, it was the fucking BBLs and the fake tits. For guys, this is the equivalent. And
It is.
it's like, these guys are acting like chicks, bro. I mean, I seen collabs. My boy was just showing me because his boy's the one that did the video or whatever.
Yeah.
And niggas putting eyeliner
They
on.
put fucking eyeliner on.
I couldn't
But
believe
you know what I laugh about?
He's curling his eyelashes.
You know what I laugh
bro.
about? It's like-
nah, bro, this is not real, bro. Is this for real or is he fucking
No,
around?
they put like they want to look Mediterranean. Like they'll put tanning oil. Like you want to look like me, nigga. I look Arab in the fucking winter. I mean,
Yo,
in
you
the summertime,
see,
it's like what the
this
fuck?
is nah, bro. Come on, man.
Like-
how you gonna do that, bro?
Like you
This
look
is
how
crazy, bro.
you look how you look, bro. Like
If you want to get a haircut, you know what I'm saying? You want to like dress nice or something, that's
Well,
where
that's
it
the
ends,
thing.
bro. You want to work
Yeah.
out and shit.
yeah, like look,
Nigga
looks
curling his eyelashes, bro. What the fuck, bro?
looksism
Holy shit,
looksism
bro.
is to a point where it's like you'll do better for like content creation. You'll do better in business if you look good.
But
Right?
who
If
you
you're skinny.
appealing to?
But if
Gay
you're skinny-
guys? You know
if
what I'm
you're
saying?
skinny-
Like he's
Well,
trying to
people love
impress gay guys.
People love looking at beauty, but it comes to a point where it's like
No,
you're
it's-
asking,
you crossed the line,
you've done too much.
I mean,
That's too much.
way past. You went way past. The
I'm,
line.
I'm sorry, I'm not putting fucking makeup on my fucking face. And I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
What, I'm gonna be making out with a girl and my makeup's gonna get on her shirt? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Shit, my rings
Yeah.
and you're funny.
I jump in the pool, boom. What the fuck happened?
Yo, I ate some mushrooms today, bro, so I got a little laugh, bro. But, yo, that's crazy, bro.
How do you like mushrooms? Cause
I fucking love mushrooms.
I became
bro.
a Catholic because of mushrooms.
That's dope. That's a cool story, bro.
I don't suggest everybody to do it because when I was training MMA 5 years, I had this I was so dark. Like, I actually used to get off on the fact that
Mushrooms?
no, not on mushrooms. It was
Oh.
MMA. I would flick people's jaws. You know when their jaw flicks?
Yeah.
That used to it used to do something for me.
Yeah, but it's like nature, bro.
Yeah, five. What was it? 4 or 5 years in the MMA gym, 5 hours a day in the gym around these MMA guys. I was the youngest guy in the gym. They're all hard sparring, light sparring, whatever, fucking head-to-head contact, whatever, right? And always had this, I want to kill this guy, I want to fuck this guy up. I was really dark. And I finally got injured, and I got depressed, I got fat, I started selling drugs, and allegedly, I'm kidding. And I started doing shrooms, and I did shrooms, and I sat there, I went outside, I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Killed my ego. It destroyed my fucking ego, and I hated it. And
You
so
hated it?
I hated that it destroyed my ego, because ego for me is everything, right? So it makes me feel like I'm better than everybody, and that's how I need to dominate. You gotta go dominate the field, right? Especially when you're fighting and
Some
sparring.
people do. So there's different cells, like
There's
I said
different,
about,
yeah.
and there's different eras of your life too.
Yeah.
I've gone through that, and I've done the wave, bro, a million times.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
And that's the thing is, after that, I was like, I need to find something. When I went to Europe, I saw the mosque. I went in there. I was like, ah. I went to an Orthodox church. I stepped into a Catholic church. It felt like I was sitting in, just grass and just clouds. I felt at peace for once.
You were on mushrooms, or this is after?
This was after it killed my
Wow.
ego, and it made me a Catholic, right? But there was, through Catholicism, I got this like crazy Christ-conscious ego where it's like, I need to dominate because I know I could push the Christianity and it can help children and it can help the people because they need that. You know what I mean? There has to be some godliness into what you're doing. And I see what people are doing nowadays, and when I see there's no God intent behind it, it drives me insane. I'll be fine with the guy around OF wars and all that, at least if he mentions God once somehow. Just there has to be some presence there.
So what do you, because you just said God consciousness, where do you tie in God consciousness with religion? Because I see it. I don't know if you ever looked into astrotheology and shit like that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Santos Bonacci and all these guys. that shit is wild. They tie in religion and different religions, and obviously Christianity is always at the core of everything.
Yeah.
But there's also the astrology aspect of it. There's a science kind of aspect to it. So the Christ consciousness, there you go. The Bible doesn't talk about it. Why do you think that is? That it just doesn't mention, it says God is within you.
You
whatever.
know, there's different levels of intelligence when Jesus spoke. Of certain people would grasp it. I think when you actually read the Bible, I think it does kind of fulfill that Christ consciousness or godly consciousness. I think it's the way you adapt and understand the concept of the Bible, Like, for example, what made me really godly consciousness and Christ consciousness was I was like, look at all these saints. All these saints are just like us. We can be very close to a saint, but they're on the roll, they're on the move. They're homeless one day, the next day they're in a house, the next day they're going to the desert, the next day they're doing this. We're all saints. We have to act like it. So the Bible might not necessarily talk about it, but it damn near
I
shows
was
it.
trying to say. So this is what I think of the Bible. I think it's metaphorical. I think it's
Yes.
so that's why I think we need to evolve people. I know so many like basic Christians, that
Yes.
that take it literal, and it's just whatever they and it's still an interpretation, but it's an interpretation that was given to them, and that's why I disagree with it. I think, like you said, Christ consciousness, it's a thing. It's real.
Yeah.
Ego death, all this shit. The things you feel on mushrooms, they don't talk about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
So that needs to merge in, and that's a better interpretation of what the regular church is usually saying. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and it's just an evolution, but so many people are stuck on the just, basic Christianity, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, But
But that's what's being promoted the most.
I think the Bible says a lot more than what people think it says, if that makes sense.
Yes,
you know?
it's very spiritual.
And it's also, we're trying to categorize it. All the people that wrote it are trying to label, words where you can't fucking label.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to create an interpretation for the rest of the world to follow and whatever. Obviously, the morality behind everything is perfect. It's close to perfect. It's really good.
I think the Bible is like a soul. It's supposed to be meant for you and how you interpret it and you take it.
agree.
It's not supposed to be literal because
There you go.
some guy might debate about this. This is why I stopped debating and I just started discussing. And people are pissed off with me why I don't debate anymore or whatever. But I literally will discuss for hours with like crazy like debaters. And it's all about what's the feeling behind it, how you feel behind it and all that, really, truly, and what's literal. And that's why I view the Bible as more so, it's a soul package within your soul, how you take it in.
I mean, look at me right now. We're talking about fucking Jesus Christ, the one true God. I'm jealous I'm not even in the seat. This guy's haircut is so fucking fire. This is honestly the best fucking talks you can get anywhere else, alright? This is deep talks with a good ass haircut, alright? I haven't seen anything like it. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, so.
Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, I think like all these black pill guys, I think we are evolving out of all of this. I mean, I'm older, bro. I see you guys and I'm like, yo, this is cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish when I was that young, first of all, that I even cared this much. I was just more into conspiracies and shit like that. We didn't have the access to information like we do now. And I was still a crazy guy. Everybody thought I was crazy and, but there wasn't access to make change the way that there is nowadays. I think it's great, man. As much as, Israel's dominating the fucking earth. They got our fucking president in a chokehold. You got these gay motherfuckers maxing, and you got these liberals talking stupid shit. We have all this other bad shit happening. Or bad, I guess bad could be relative, but I see bad as good. Like all of this, and this I guess is to the black pill people. This is bad, in time, in the now, it's bad. But eventually, what does bad usually do makes everything better. You know what I mean? Eventually, it will turn good because we will evolve out of it. We'll know what didn't work, what's fucked up. We'll see, you reap outcomes, bro. And then we study those outcomes. And we know what not to do, which is what I think the Bible is. I think it is a list of better outcomes. Somebody sat there and they were like, look, bro, what are we going to have? We're going to have 2 genders. And we're going to have, these people have this unity. and they're gonna breed children and whatever and whatever. This is what leads to the best outcome. Yeah, there's also polygamy. There's also gay. There's also this. But this turns into a fuck fest of a bunch of bad outcomes.
Yep.
So these are the best outcomes. And you throw all that shit in a bucket. Also, all the spirituality behind it and all this other shit. And then you put all that shit together and you try to paint a story for people to soak it in. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I think that's what it was. And then everybody interprets it so differently. And there's bad shit that comes with that. But there's a lot of good. You know what I mean? And even the people that don't pay attention to it or whatever, it seems bad for society. I mean, like I said, bro, I'm a father, bro. So I shield my kids and I teach them what's necessary and how to survive and all this other shit. But they gotta know how to go through the bad. It's what's gonna make them better. It's like working out, for instance. You know, it's gonna feel like shit. And then after you feel better, you're better every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta break a muscle down. You gotta break your brain down. You gotta break, you know what I'm saying, yourself down in a sense. You gotta break society down sometimes.
The reason why you think like that though is because you're actually a father.
Yeah.
You're actually a father. Like I always say this, the best thing that can happen to a man is him actually becoming a father. Like I'm not a father yet. I raised my 2 little twin sisters. So like I had to.
Close.
I had to. But I noticed it through the MMA gym. My teammate Brian Battle, when he had his first kid, he became Brian Battle.
Oh.
He became like kind of chubby. His hands were a little slow, whatever, to like dominant, like finishing people left and right because he had that father instinct. His kids got to eat. And the thing is you understand that it's gonna take my generation a while. Like I understand they're opening up, but my generation is so soft. And it drives me insane. I grit my teeth sometimes. Like I sit back and be like, you know what, man? I can't change that. Like I can't save everybody. Like Beardson, a Groiper. I don't know if you know who Beardson is.
Yeah.
Beardson Beardley told me, he was like, you can't save everybody, Nokster. He's like, you're trying too hard. It's like it's fucking you up. And I told him, I was like, yeah, you're right. And it bothered me, but it's like, you can't be everybody's, big
Savior.
brother. Yeah.
I've gone through that a lot of times in my life, bro, and you get exhausted, and then it starts affecting your life. You know what I mean? People you're trying to bring up. I grew up in a fucked up environment, you know?
Yeah.
And I made it out having a kid. Actually, the first time, my first kid, it's like something clicked in my brain, like a mushroom trip, straight up. It's the best way to put it. Something clicked in my brain, it just changed my whole life. And I tried to bring everybody with me, and everybody thought I was crazy, bro. Like, yo, what's wrong with this fucking guy, you know? But it would exhaust me, and my wife told me that shit. She's like, yo, you're not gonna save everybody, you know? I actually have a chair somewhere that I wrote that shit, save yourself, man, you know? And once you start focusing on saving yourself, everybody around you starts getting saved, if that makes sense. It's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, like, you being in that house trying to help your mom, your grandma, your brother, your dad, or whatever, it's not, you gotta get the fuck out of there, and you gotta make it pop for them to actually be good.
You could fucking scream at the top of your lungs all day long about what they gotta do and this and that. Nobody changes if they don't want to change, you know? We're seeing that with your generation, like you said, you know? But it's gonna happen, bro. But this is what pisses me off about Nick as well. And I hate that I'm shitting on Nick so much because, bro, I really got a lot of like respect for that kid. But he has the biggest fucking voice, one of the biggest voices on the planet right now. And you're telling kids to look up to clavicular. And you're telling kids to, like, fuck marriage and like, oh, I don't give a fuck about kids. And like, what are you talking about, bro? You know? And realistically, that whole like, I'm all about gender roles. Man, women, obviously. You know, there's a man and a woman for a fucking reason.
Yes.
Men do this, women do this, obviously.
Yep.
But now when you're talking about like, oh, women shouldn't even talk to me, oh, whatever, it's like, he takes it a little too far and you're never gonna get what you want in this society acting like that. It can't be.
No, you're not gonna get you reap what you get, you know? He's gonna get something.
But the problem is that you're not gonna, the societal shift doesn't come with that. Because we had that. We had traditionalism, which I think was fucking perfect, except guys used to get home and fucking smack the shit out of their wives. And it's like, all right, all we had to change was that. Like, all right, don't get home and fucking smack your wife. Try to understand why she's stressed out or whatever. That's it. That's all we had to shift. That little tiny shift, they're emotional beings. We're not. We have to try, you know? It sucks, but we gotta fucking try sometimes, you know what I mean? You gotta do something for your fucking anniversary. I'm sorry, it's a little gay, but you have to, you know?
But you know, the average man doesn't understand how a woman works.
No, the woman doesn't know how a woman fucking works, you know what I mean?
But there's a way to tame the dragon.
Well, because we're logical.
Exactly.
So we learn how to be logical and we play the fucking game.
But these
you
guys,
know?
like, let's be honest.
But Nick isn't doing that shit. Nick is saying,
It's
oh,
lazy.
fuck women, oh,
It's
whatever.
lazy.
like,
It's the lazy answer. That's
it's
the
very
lazy answer.
That's a good way to put it.
You're not gonna, bro. You're not gonna get like that. The fuck?
How you gonna have? So look, I got girls. How you gonna raise daughters when you have the viewpoint of women the way he's portraying it? You can't. You can't.
Don't get me wrong. Some girls need to be put in their spot, like in their place.
No, girls need to be put in their place.
Some girls need
That's-
to,
that's
but there's
not what I'm
some
saying.
girls that need to be like. It comes back to the innocence that I was
Nourished,
talking about.
you know?
Nourished and taken care of very gently, because once it's broken,
That's
what?
it. It's
It's
over.
done. It's done.
over.
And that's the thing. It's like you can't.
But we can't raise them to. You have to raise them to not get broken. You know what I
Yes.
mean? By society and all this shit. And to raise them that way, you have to treat their mom right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not that you get home and you let the girl run the show. No, you run the fucking show, but you also have to come down to their world every once in a while and be like, all right, babe, what? You know, I'm not listening to you enough. All right, let me sit there and fucking listen. You know?
Yeah.
It's a fucking, you know, we don't get it, but they don't get us. And they try because they're emotional as fuck. So we gotta learn how to play this fucking game. And I don't think Nick, he doesn't get it. I get it. He's never been with a
He
fucking
doesn't.
chick. He doesn't know. But
And there's, honestly, I don't think he should go with a chick anytime soon. He needs to fucking finish this mission.
Word.
He needs to be that virgin Catholic. But you can see he's getting tempted.
word.
He's
Yeah,
getting
right?
tempted.
You can tell. I mean, he got
He's
bitches
getting
throwing himself at him all day.
He's getting
Of course
tempted.
He's getting tempted, bro.
He's getting fucking
What do you
tempted.
mean? When you're Nick Fuentes, I mean, shit.
This bitch-
Anybody at that stature, you know, you're gonna get fucking bitches throwing themselves at you, especially when they get red pilled. The bitches that get red pilled, they're fucking
Whores.
bro. And
Bro.
some of them, yeah. They
Bro.
get, what's her name? Sarah. What's her name?
What's her
Sarah
name?
Stock.
Yes, and then I don't care. She might get, what's her name? Isabella Mooney or whatever.
Oh, Moody. She got like a
Moody.
husband and shit, but yeah, she.
That one's a little weird. She saw
That is
clavicular and started throwing herself at him.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. The girl with the black hair that says fucking a bunch of shit about black people? No, bro.
She threw herself at Clav.
I've always said, look, I don't know her or whatever, but I've always seen her content. I think some of it is funny, I guess, but
It's
it's
forced.
aggressive. It's aggressive,
aggressive and
it's
forced.
forced, and it's masculine. Like, how are you this red pill chick? So, if your husband is red pilled, how the fuck is he letting you do this shit? My chick will never do some
Oh,
shit
bro.
like that. Are you fucking crazy?
Bro, I
Sorry,
don't-
you know, I don't judge anybody in a sense. I don't know her life. That's fucking weird, bro. My chick ain't gonna be no fucking influencer that's talking.
I
like,
would
it's just
never. I
aggressive,
would
bro.
never. I would never. Like
It's
my
weird, bro.
bro. I've had a couple exes ask me like to do it. And I tell them don't do that shit. Like,
Hell no.
don't. You can't handle it.
No, why? Why do you want to? Be at home with the fucking kids, bro.
Exactly.
Raise your fucking kids. If you want to you want to sew, you want to do a fucking hobby or some shit, go ahead, bro. You know, honestly, you know, and you
Yeah.
could be smart. You could think about life or some shit, emotions and shit like that. But to be talking red pill shit, like, yo, that's masculine as fuck. I'm sorry. bro.
Yeah. It
This
is
is weird.
It is. Red pill, bro. You know how many red pill girls Destiny has like taken down,
Destiny?
bro?
You saying what? Smashed?
Destiny has fucked 90% of the red
Get the
pill
fuck
woman.
out of here,
Bro, yo, Hyper, come here.
bro. No fucking way.
Come here.
No way, bro.
Bro, he fucked the first Jewish Republican girl that I debated. The first debate I ever
Destiny?
had. Destiny.
Bro, no
he
way,
fucked
bro.
Lauren D. Luna. Bro.
Oh, Laura-
Destiny.
the
Destiny.
fucking-
how-
Destiny
how?
has Destiny fucked majority of the red pill woman in the industry. Destiny.
Bro, I'm pretty sure he has, no?
Bro,
Yes.
Destiny, the blue hair, fucking
blue hair,
cook.
yes.
No, bro, no way.
Yes, bro. Destiny.
Bro. But what? Why?
Because, bro, they don't care about the movement. They just want to get fucked. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
No, and that's the thing about women. Listen,
But by a liberal, you know what I'm saying? Like, who,
They don't
what
care.
women are attracted,
Woman-
especially a red pill girl
women are
attracted to a
naturally
liberal.
Women are naturally liberal. They're naturally.
Yeah.
They're
darker.
liberal, but they're not attracted to liberals. You know
Bro.
what I'm saying? It's the complete opposite.
Destiny
I
got
don't know,
Destiny got some good game. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen it.
Think so? With his little fucking jaw, fucking. You ever see what he like?
They want the baggy too, bro. You bring.
You think he's hitting coke?
You ever
That's
seen?
why
You ever
it
seen?
is?
You ever seen the girls in Brickell?
Yeah.
My favorite. Hold on. My favorite thing about like in the morning waking up is when I watch these Miami girls in Brooklyn run around. They run around, you see the coke running off their nose and the tits. It's fucking like, nah. You gotta think about it. Destiny has the bag, he has the Adderall, he has this like funny little gay best friend game, and he fucks them, and they get fucked up together.
Crazy,
I mean,
that guy's
I
fucking.
want to say this real quick too. There was this writer. I forgot what the name was, but he had messaged all his readers like, send me an anonymous, basically like mail, saying your deepest, darkest fantasy. And the women, they would send the most craziest shit. They say,
Rape, no?
rape, I want
So
to
Nick
get fucked
talks
by a
about
dog
that.
in front of a child, all this
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
all this
yeah.
craziest shit. So when it comes to Destiny fucking these women, it's like you're like touching the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? 'Cause
No, I get it.
The fantasy goes
I get that.
way
It was like
deeper.
80%, right?
Bro, yeah.
What fantasizing
You gotta
about
remember,
being
like-
raped. Yeah, but that's trauma, bro. That has to be some trauma
Bro,
shit.
it is.
That's not a regular chick that's saying that shit, bro. But then again, it's the average chick is not regular.
Exactly.
So the average chick is fucked up, and that's the Jew shit.
It is, yeah. It's the MTV shit.
It's fucked up, but yeah, it's what it is, you know? They're just fucking these girls up, and then they got them fucking thinking like that, and then they're fucking Destiny, and then goddamn, bro. How do we save the world, bro?
Fucking Destiny. Where?
Destiny's crazy.
Destiny needs to get his court case figured the fuck out. He was scared to debate me too.
What's his court case?
He's dealing with shit with the girls. These girls are saying
Rape?
I think grooming, rape, and all this weird shit. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I'm not sure, but yeah, like he has a big court case that he's dealing with.
That's another
There's all
thing
these
with
girls.
Nick too, man. He's talking like he's pushing this like little girl message shit. It's like, bro, that's not good for society, bro.
How young does Nick say?
He be saying up to like 14 and shit.
Nah,
He
nah,
tries
nah.
not to say it, bro, but I think we came up with 18 for a reason. Bro, girls are retarded. I mean, you're young, bro, so it might be different on your end. But,
It matters where the environment is, in my opinion.
I mean, bro, you go talk to a fucking 18-year-old in Miami and she's fucking retarded. That
she's
girl's
retarded, but what has she done? She's done every drug in the book.
But she's still retarded.
She's
you know
retarded.
What I'm saying?
She's
And us
retarded.
as men, that we're logical and we're powerful over women. At least for me, I've always looked at like a girl that's like so vulnerable like that, and it's like this is abuse.
But
you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. In Miami, it should be 18. But like, for example,
Yeah.
in places like in my country, in Albania.
Oh, and country's a
in
different story.
Albania, like, bro, those girls are so smart.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be fine with like a 16-year-old Albanian girl getting with like a 23-year-old Albanian guy and them being married forever, because they all they want is marriage. All they want is that family.
We're talking
unit.
about America, though.
Right,
You
but
know
in
what I'm saying?
America, but in
Nick
America,
is pushing
it
it
has
in
to
America.
be. But America has to be 18. How
Has
fucking
to be.
degenerate. Well, look, fucking Jeffrey Epstein was bringing bitches in Fort Lauderdale that were in high school to his crib doing crazy shit. Like,
Exactly. And
I-
that's the thing. The thing is that they're so vulnerable, and I don't know. It switched. It didn't change. I've always had this view, but it did affect me a lot having girls.
Yes.
And seeing how innocent these little. We're talking about babies being innocent. Little girls are innocent.
Yes,
It's to a
yes.
whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Little boys are innocent, but bro, we're fucking animals. You know. When I was a little kid, I was fucking wild.
Yeah.
So, and I see it in my nephews. I see it in all the little kids. I see like boys are just we're naturally more chaotic.
But they're so gentle, bro. The little girls, like, they're so
like a
gentle.
little-
They have a smile. It's like a puppy.
They're
you know what puppy-
emotional. They want to
Yes.
fucking nurture. They carry around baby dolls. And imagine, like, even at 16, we shouldn't be as sexualized as we are. Like you
No,
said about the Disney
100%.
movies and all this other shit. And then I see a guy like Nick that's so fucking smart. This motherfucker is smart. He could be whatever he is. He's a fucking smart motherfucker. And he's pushing this message to these fucking weirdos that are for real in their basement and they're like incels and all this shit.
Bro, when I was
it's
19,
like, what do you think these guys are gonna do? What do you think that's influencing these guys to do? Go prey on little girls.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're fucking doing. You haven't thought of this? You haven't sat down before you do your fucking rant for 3 hours and thought like, yo, I don't think this is gonna reap good outcomes. You know what I mean?
Bro, you should hear about the Guiper parties.
Oh, I can't even imagine. What, a bunch of little girls everywhere and shit?
No, not even that. It's
Oh.
just like these guys, like these Twitter guys. I'm not saying Nick's running it, but like these Guipers, they'll all like meet together in Texas or whatever, and they'll just fucking go do a bunch of degenerate shit. And I don't know, they hit up these girls. I don't know how old they are, but yeah, it's like Twitter bitches.
But where do you think they're getting this?
Yeah.
They're getting the green light from.
But Nick
That makes
needs
sense,
Nick
you
needs
know?
to really start laying down the truth. But I don't think he will. I think it's
This is what we're like the same way we're criticizing Clive in a sense. Like Clive's obvious. That's the surface. It's obvious that guy's fucking destructive as fuck for society. Yeah. But Nick is our guy. He's the guy that's like on the top of our movement. And he's not doing much for this shit either, bro. And that's what pisses me off, you know? It's like, yo, come on, Nick, bro. You got the fucking voice. You're in the position right now. You got to do this shit, bro. Do it right. I just don't understand it, bro. And that's what makes me start thinking, like, yo, is this motherfucker bought out, bro? What is he doing, you know? What's your purpose here, bro?
You can tell when somebody's bought out, and it hurts me because, man, I've been defending Nick for so long.
You think he's bought?
I feel like there's some things. I don't know completely. I can't say it, but, and then my community hates me for it because, like, it's one that hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know when LeBron's out of his prime?
Yeah.
LeBron out of his prime. I'm like, fuck, he's not out of his prime. It's like the same thing with Nick. Nah, nigga, he not bought out. Nah, it's like that. It's like, even Zerk and all of them, I think they're all like.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Well, Zerker's like a Mason and all that shit, right?
I don't know if he's a Mason or not.
I know a lot of these guys are Masons.
I don't know if he's a Mason or not. I know his family back home. Same village as me.
No way. He's Albanian?
Yeah. A lot of his family is married into my family. There's like 4 good like last name family members. His family back home is all military, political top figures.
That's dope. Why didn't he get bigger than? I feel like he's a smart dude. He should have been bigger. Like I don't see him popping off like that.
He was the first collab.
That's true.
He was the first collab, so
he was very similar.
I feel like he had to
tone it down.
No, he just got beat up by HS.
Who's HS?
HS Sticky Talkie. He got beat up by HS Sticky Talkie.
Oh, like real beat up.
Yeah, in the streets of Miami in Brickell. He got beat up, and then he had the shit with Yo Mike, the underage shit.
I seen a video, but he didn't know the
ID.
Kicked her out and shit.
Yeah, but they still banned him for it. They were wanting to ban him. I just think he said fuck, he got lazy and just stopped. I don't know. I showed him a lot of love. He's very flippy floppy. I give him the credit where it's due. Yeah. All these new guys that are coming up, all the roads lead back to him. He's like the first guy. Tate copied him.
Of what? Oh,
Clav copied him.
I know he got beef with Tate, right?
Yeah. All these guys copied him. I'll give him credit where it's due. Zerka was really the start of that movement. He was a kamikaze.
He was also with that Jew guy, right, Max? And then he caught beef with him or some shit.
With Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Gary manages all these guys.
So what is that? What is that? What's up with that? Well, I mean...
You trying to ask me this while I'm in Miami so the more Russians come
Nah, we won't put it out. We won't put it out. I mean, I can clip all of this shit. I usually do clips anyways, you know what I'm saying?
He's fucking... go ahead, clip that. Nah.
We're at a mutual... Don't worry about it.
We're at a mutual point with me and Gary.
Have you spoken to him?
We've spoken before.
He's a good dude, though? Is he one of the good Jews?
Gary takes care of all his people. That's all I'm going to say. He makes sure all his people are taken care of. Like I said, he's an old school guy. Now, I don't know if he's Jewish, you know? But he still takes care of...
I mean, I don't think all Jews are bad, you know? Just like 99% of them.
Yeah.
So maybe he's the one. Yeah, cut off a little pimple there for you.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, no, we met one Jewish girl in Brickell. She was just talking to us for 2 hours. She was older too, but she was a sweetheart. I was like, yeah, they're not all bad, man.
Yeah, like I just want to say this real quick, because honestly, the way she made me talk, I was like, oh my god, I love her, bro. I need to marry her. Not even like in a sexual way. It's like, bro, she was so smart and all this. It's like I get all the hate on Jews, and I understand it, you know. I really do get it, but it's like when she sat down, the energy, the way she talked, it's like, fuck. Especially with all this shit going on in Miami, I gotta worry about people fucking touching my butt and shit like that. It's like, I needed to hear that, you know?
Nigga,
she fooled you?
Nigga,
I don't think you gotta worry about people touching your butt, bro.
Nah, nigga, she's
Mossad. We dealt with, I don't know.
Like that, for real?
Nigga, she might have been Mossad.
She was probably, that's a honey pot, bro. You better be careful, bro. You get got out here, bro.
If she was Mossad, that was the best.
Oh, you want to talk about honeypots? Yeah, I've literally known people who I've known some of these honeypots.
Nah, get the fuck.
That shit happens in small communities, bro. With the Muslims on TikTok, they try to do it. Yeah.
Jews?
Bro,
whatever.
Where's my phone at? Let me show you this.
All right, Cash Patel got honey potted. Charlie Kirk got honey potted, obviously. You know?
Yes. I'm gonna show you. You know it happens, but like, for example, I make a bunch of ISIS jokes, right? I'm gonna be honest, I do.
Against ISIS?
Nah, I just joke. I kid, but
ISIS is Messiah, bro.
bro, yeah, they are. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Yeah, look at the type of fucking voice message I'll get randomly. I just had made a joke on my stream the day before. That's what I get. Hold on.
Hey, every time I call you, go to voicemail. You must have moved to ISIS or something.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? Random ISIS girls will hit me up on
ISIS?
Yeah, and it's like, cause I'm joking, but then I know Muslim guys that have the same shit that they'll like, it'll sound like the voice is coming from something else, trying to set them up, trying to honeypot them. You gotta remember, man, these 4chan groups, these Nazi extremists and all this, they were in these groups where the warriors were and all this. We're all started with 4chan. Jeffrey Epstein was best friends with the owner. He was best friends with the owner. They would make these Telegram groups and all that. They would convince these kids.
I don't think they started the Nazi shit though.
No, they didn't start the Nazi shit. What I'm saying is
I see the liberals are saying that now. Oh, they started this whole movement.
No, that's what's being pushed.
They infiltrated it.
That's
sure.
that's being influenced within that community to be shown out. You got what I'm saying is they were convincing kids to do school shootings. They were doing MK Ultra, in there.
For sure.
What I'm saying with the Nazi shit is, I know there was this one girl who was in this group because I was supposed to be on this show called Fish Tank with Sam Hyde. And there's a lot of honeypots around that community. With Sam Hyde and his whole Fish Tank
Sam Hyde too?
I don't know if he got honeypotted, but I'm telling you, his community is just full of them. Because you gotta remember, there's a bunch of Nazis and extremists that watch him. They think it's funny. His jokes are extreme.
So you throw them in there.
They throw them in there. They lure people in. They would get these Nazis and they would try to hook them up with underage girls to book them. And it was an Israeli girl who was doing it. And I told him, bro, when I tell you, bro, it goes from the low levels all the way to the high levels.
Yeah, because they're trying to, bro, look, how'd you get blackballed? For instance, did you get blackballed from like the industry, or did they try to come at your life and shit like that?
They blackballed me through the industry. They didn't come for my life. Now I had people constantly swatting me. I got swatted 10 times.
Swatted?
I got swatted 10 times in 2025.
Holy shit.
I got
swatted. What, the cops show up and what do you say, bro, you know?
Nigga,
they don't search your house and shit?
One day they pulled up, I was wearing a Santa costume for stream. I had a vodka bottle in my hand. I'm like, yo.
You didn't record it?
Nah, I didn't.
Damn, bro. That's content, bro. You see, that's where they fuck up. It backfires.
They usually pull up with guns.
You see, that's one thing, bro, that like, I mean, I'm good, man. I'm clean always, you know?
Me too.
I'm always clean. I'm a grown-ass fucking man, bro. I got a family. They can do whatever they want. They did come after my business and a bunch of other shit, did they say? Which, whatever. I paid a fine. It is what it is. They got me on a little bit of a mission, but I'm so clean that, like, it is what it is. But
yeah.
I just wonder, man, like, so that they, like the ADL, not the ADL, Stop Anti-Semitism was talking about, like, yo, we're going to chase these people for the rest of their lives, you know?
Nah, like, they blackballed me on Kick. Like, on the platform that I stream on, they blackballed me on Kick so bad. Like, I literally, I have my community's, like, strong. They're smart. They're funny. They're chaotic, right? I had a community. There was people, my chat was moving faster, and I had more people watching me than the average guy that was verified on there. They were verifying random, like, bitches with tits and shit, but I was talking about Christianity, I was doing the debates, I was talking about crazy shit, and I was defending certain people that didn't fucking return the favor when I needed it. And, yeah, I got blackballed for it. And there was people that didn't want to work with me. I mean, I would walk down the street, I can walk down the street of Berkeley, and there's people who will recognize me. I got a lesser follower count, but they know if I walk to an event where there's a bunch of kick streamers, all of them recognize me, and that was when I was unverified. Now I'm verified finally, but my Twitter.
I see some of your videos that people pop up and they're like, "Oh shit, you're the guy."
And yeah, it's like on Twitter, like this is my like third Twitter account. I had a Twitter with 20,000. I had a Twitter with 40,000. I lost them because of the Black Lives Matter and the COVID shit. And so I got this new Twitter, and they fucked my Twitter all up, man. Like I can't even like grow on this one.
My shit is bad too, bro.
Like you can't grow on that platform.
I got some good ass followers, bro. Like,
yeah.
And I get no views, no nothing.
Yeah, because they don't push it, bro. That's how you're really blackballed. I got banned on TikTok because I was talking about Freemasonry and I was
shitting on it.
Yeah, I wasn't even shitting on it.
What do you know about Freemasonry on the negative side of it? Because I know the positive aspects, and
It's
I know the conspiracy
it's those guys.
side.
It's those guys. It's those type of guys. Because the Freemasonry isn't that bad for the average schmo, you know?
Yeah.
But
It's where it branches off to.
it's just where it branches off to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to. Like the average Freemason nowadays isn't a fucking. He's not a bad guy.
Look, just turn the black lock to the right. To the right? Yeah. No problem, man.
But yeah, like there's nothing more. It's more like the Zionists and Israel. It is all Israel.
It does revolve around Solomon's temple.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's all
But
Kabbalah.
it's just so much knowledge within it, and then it's.
That's the
fucked up.
tempting
It's
point.
like,
That's where you
God
lure
damn,
in.
yeah,
You
no,
really
dude.
want to do it.
I've been dying to go in there. Is that I don't really want to do it. I know the knowledge. I just want to see because I know the casket thing.
Yeah.
You're in a casket for 12 hours, whatever. You come out, they shine a light. You got to fight demons in that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm sure it's enlightening in a sense. So I'm sure just the experience alone.
Well, why not just do that to yourself?
Yeah, I could, but who really has the discipline to go to the darkness for 12 hours? I mean, I got my kids running around and shit. Like, I'm probably not gonna do it. You know,
Yeah.
there you have to do it, which
Yeah.
is
It
I guess
forces
the
you.
benefit. You know, they're not forcing you. I could get the fuck out of that shit. You know,
Yeah. But it
but
tests
you almost want to do it in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
lures you in. It's like
Because of the brotherhood shit that you were saying. You know?
yeah. It's like a bag of cocaine. It's like look at all these people with cocaine. They got money and all. They come do it.
Yeah.
Look where it takes
But
you.
if only cocaine was actually beneficial, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
for
not.
some
That shit
for
sucks.
some people it is.
Fuck that shit. Coke sucks, bro.
For some people it
That
is.
shit fucks your mind up, bro.
Some of these people like they work off that shit. I don't know how they do it. I honestly, people think I'm coked out. They think I'm Adderalled up. I don't do any of that shit. Like this is how I am naturally.
I mean, Adderall is great, actually, but it's fucking horrible for you, you know?
Yeah.
It's so good. That one I could understand why people get lured into that shit. But Coke, man, like, I mean, I still understand it. It's just, that shit fucks your brain up, bro. You have the wildest
You'd be
thoughts on that
surprised how
shit.
many of the red pill guys, right wing guys.
Coked up?
Yeah, well that's that's the average. That's the culture.
I mean, Miami, bro, trust me, I know. I know how it is. Miami,
how it
everybody's
is.
coked up. I mean,
Yeah.
Clive, right? Clive, he's pushing fucking meth and shit, bro.
That shit's retarded.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That guy does meth?
Yeah, but it's prescribed.
Prescribed meth?
Yeah. He's
You mean like Adderall?
No, it's like actual meth. It's
Get the
prescribed.
fuck out.
He's like one of the only like 200 some people in the world. Or in America or
What are we
something like that.
doing here, bro?
I don't know. And like let's be honest, like the drugs, they're not even like what it used to be.
Of course not.
Fucking cocaine is so expensive to get now. That's good, and by the time it's here, it's stomped on. If you get from the UK, fucking Venezuela's cooked, Mexico's cooked. You're not gonna be able to get shit. It's gonna be very expensive. And
mean,
then
you
now
can get some good
everybody's making this Tusi shit. This
I never
Tusi
even
shit's
tried
garbage.
Tusi, bro. Not gonna lie, I heard it's fucking great, but
I heard it's
Too
good,
old
so I
to try
can't.
new
There's too
drugs,
many
bro.
different variations of it.
I'm too old to try new drugs, bro. I'm straight. I don't even like drugs. I like mushrooms.
Yeah, just keep it simple, man. Like,
Beneficial, bro, you know? I don't even smoke weed.
man, weed was like, weed for me is like, it's very hit or miss. Because I used to
Yeah,
train
in your
MMA
head.
high.
Well, you're very mindful on weed. That's what's cool. You
Yeah.
know? Jiu-jitsu is probably dope as fucking weed.
Oh, it's so much fun, man. It's so much fun. But I got that from I got that style. Like, I think my whole gym got it too, because we were inspired by like the Diaz brothers and Jake Shield.
For sure.
Like, we all would just, scrap pack, bro. Every MMA fighter loves the whole scrap pack. Nick Diaz, Gilbert Melendez, Nate Diaz, Jake Shield, that whole squad. Those guys are like,
Oh,
that's what it
goats.
means. You lose a fight, who gives a fuck? You went out there and you guys all bloodied up, real shit, and we're gonna go get high. And if we see you at the after party, we're gonna fuck you up too. It's like,
Jake on our pod, he was telling me they got rushed by a bunch of Chechen guys.
yeah, they
Him
did.
and
You know,
Nate.
my best friend's Chechen. I'm
Oh,
cool with a
shit.
bunch of them.
Motherfuckers
Those
are
guys
savage.
fucking hate Diaz. 'Cause I'll always talk well about these. Like, get the fuck out of here, brother.
Nate's the man, bro. That guy's
Nate,
dope.
yeah.
I'm surprised he's never come out and like tried to talk, positive shit. I guess it seems black pill, bro, but it's not. You know, when we're
I don't
talking
think
about
he
these
gives
problems.
a fuck. I don't think he gives a fuck.
He's just fried, bro. That
He's
guy's
just,
fried.
he's high as fuck.
But he gets it, bro. I don't think he doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I know he gets it. He just doesn't go for it.
Yeah, he don't
That's
give
why
a
I
fuck.
respect Jake though, man, because Jake, he took it all the way, bro. That guy risked his life. He got kids. He got his shit going, and sure he's lost a shit ton of money.
He did. No, there's people who like don't want to work with him in the MMA world. Jake,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, respectfully, if I have a fight camp, that's the first guy I'm hitting up. I thought he was gonna help out Gypsy. We're training.
I
I'm
can't believe
surprised.
that was a close fight, bro.
I knew it was gonna be like that. I'm gonna
Did
be
you?
honest.
I never seen the other guy fight.
Super hot fire. He's this fat blob, but he comes out with these shots. He fought this guy that I wanted to fight, this tall guy named Ant, and I saw super hot fire. I was like, he's not bad. It's not like Gypsy. That muscle memory's there, you know. And he's a kickboxer. He's boxing.
He's just a little bigger and he's older, right? How old is he?
He's 37, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he's a kickboxer too, right?
Muay
Yeah,
Thai.
it's a whole different fight.
So it's a whole different type of style. Though. Like
Yeah.
you can see him trying to switch stances for a body shot. You can see him like throwing one shot at a time. That's why Tate lost. Tate
I
lost.
didn't watch Tate's.
Tate lost because he was throwing one punch at a time, one punch at a time.
Nah, and that kickboxer style, that's just ugly, bro. You know, that's just ugly.
That's
as
why my kickboxing style is more of a boxing heavy and then
Yeah.
kick last.
Muay Thai, you know. Even Muay Thai, I feel like it's more efficient.
Muay Thai is so stiff though; those guys don't
It's
move
stiff,
their
but
heads.
so is kickboxing. Kickboxing is like the whole like fucking down here, you know. And
I
it's
got that Dutch
It's
style.
like fucking.
I got
Dutch.
that. They got that Dutch kickboxing style. That's when you move your head, you really snapping and you're going in, you throw them kicks.
But then again, look at Sean Strickland and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he got like this ugly fucking, but it's efficient.
Bro,
bro.
I don't know. He's the least hit guy in the UFC,
At
man.
least, but his shoulders.
Yeah.
It's the shoulders, and bro, I hated Sean Strickland. But when he fought Izzy, I was like, this guy's a fucking animal,
Bro, I
bro.
fucking
He
love him.
fucking picked him apart.
I wanted to beat Chimaev. The Chechens are gonna want to fuck me up for that.
He ain't beating Chimaev.
I know he's not, but
Yeah,
imagine.
What
Imagine
do you
he
think
does.
about Izzy and Joe Piper though?
I think
That's
Izzy.
a crazy fight. You think Izzy got it?
I think Izzy might. Yeah. I don't think Joe Piper is like that. I think he has punch power though, and Izzy's chin is questionable right now. But I
Think
think.
so?
But I think Izzy, it's a hit or miss right now. It's either he's deteriorated and it's over, or this
Yeah.
is like he's gonna really show out.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm
Absolutely
picking
true.
Izzy because his back's against the wall. Anytime Izzy's back's been against the wall,
He knocked out Pereira.
yeah, he really shows up.
I love Izzy, but I mean Piper's serious, bro.
Piper's a serious guy. His story's sad too.
What's that?
His dad would beat the shit out of him.
Oh, that's right.
But I like him too. I like him too. I like his style. He
Beast,
punches
bro.
hard.
Yeah, he got the ground. He got a little bit of everything, but Izzy's that's a weird matchup, bro.
No,
just
it's such
a
an
weird
ugly matchup.
fucking
That's a matchup for Piper to win.
But it's why I think it's gonna be such a good fight.
Yeah.
It's such an ugly matchup that it's gonna be entertaining at least.
Yeah, those guys. How do you feel about Taporia?
I love that guy.
Bro, that's the most
I
beautiful.
fucking love that guy. Bro.
That's the most beautiful style of fighting I've seen since Connor.
And I hated on him because I'm a Volk guy, bro. You know, Volk was my favorite for
I
a
love
minute.
Volkanovski. Volkanovski was in the Ultimate Fighter. He trained Brian Battle. Remember the guy with the long hair, Brian Battle?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know when Brian Battle came back to the gym, you know how much better our game got because of Volkanovski? Literally, everybody in the gym went on a crazy win streak because of the little learning how to feint, when to feint, that
fucking-
temper.
Bro, that
Bro.
jab is just stupid. And he's so small, and the way he could just get in and back out, like,
Bro, no,
That motherfucker's
the
just
shit that he
sharp.
taught, oh my God, like Volkanovski's the man. Like
his IQ is through the fucking roof.
I'm telling you, if he had better punch power against Taporia in that fight, he
Oh,
would have
yeah.
beat him.
It was just his chin from the fucking Islam fight.
And he's
you
a
know?
fucking boss for taking that fight. And he lost that way, I don't care, because he beat the shit out of Islam that first fight. He said, fuck it. I had surgery on my arm, I'm a little fat fuck, I'll still do it again.
And honestly, Islam got lucky, bro. Any fight is like that, obviously.
Yeah,
But he literally caught him right above his fucking guard. Bam.
Right
It was-
there.
It was beautiful, bro. It was a
that was
beautiful kick.
textbook.
It was beautiful. But to knock out Volk, like, that doesn't happen, you know? And to catch him in the perfect fucking spot, he fucking folded his ass.
If I was Volk's camp, I would have been begging him not to take that fight that short notice.
I'm sure they did.
And he still did it, which I give him
They
respect
love
for.
that guy, bro. They trust that guy. That guy was,
Yeah.
bro, he was beating the shit out of everybody, bro.
Bro,
There
that
was
guy's
like no chance for anybody.
How do you feel about the whole John Jones shit in the UFC? That guy is a letdown.
I love John, man, you know? He's one of my favorite fighters of all time, for sure. I think he has the highest IQ. It's funny because he's black.
Yeah,
But he's like a white black guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he definitely has one of the highest IQs in fighting by far. It's just he picks and chooses, you know. John's smart, bro. He's just, but also I think Dana probably did him dirty.
Dana does a lot of these guys dirty. Dana does a lot of these guys dirty, man.
I mean, we needed to see John at the White House. How do you not see John at the White
They
House?
fucked that whole card up. You know,
That shit's
Connor
weak.
accepted. You know, Connor accepted to be on that card, right?
To fight who?
Pratis, Carlos Pratis.
That's a fight.
That would have been so
That's a
fun. I would have,
fight.
bro.
How do you turn that down? Who?
Why? Why? I don't know why. But that fight, with both guys were crazy KO power, explosive. Imagine the press conference. Another Brazilian for Connor. Pratis likes to talk shit,
No, it would have been stupid.
bro.
I mean, the card sucks, bro. Honestly, the Gaethje and Topuria fight is all right, I guess, but I mean, there's no way Gaethje beats him.
And fucking Bo Nickel, like I hate that shit every time. Bo Nickel, so boring.
Got exposed already,
He's gonna get. They give him a little bullshit fight, so he's probably
bro.
gonna win.
I mean, that's what they do, though. You know.
They build these guys up, give them some easy ass
Yeah.
fights, man.
You know he can make some bread.
They used to not do that back in the day.
Oh hell no. But it's a business, bro. I get it. You know, you got a Jew running it.
That
They don't give
ass.
a fuck about the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Of course
anymore.
not. Look at the robberies. Look at how they robbed Sean Strickland with DP. That's a robbery, bro. You know, they robbed. There's so many robberies that it's like, yo, the guy that's more marketable wins. You know.
And
That's it.
they do it to the brand risk. They used to do it to the Diaz brothers, and they did it to Jake too.
Yup.
They would do it to those guys back in the day. That's why I said fuck it. I was like, I'm gonna keep training, but I'm not gonna fight over there. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna give me that
For
little.
what? They're gonna give you the blackball treatment, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck these guys.
it was like fuck that. Well, I'm gonna go smash my head in for what? To entertain them, for them to be like, hey, you didn't win the first round or second round. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I respect Strickland, because he still does it, and they have to give him the fights now.
They robbed them about a couple of them. They robbed them of Cannonier.
And he still comes out.
And he still comes out. He said it perfectly. He said, he's the blackest man in the universe. You can't see him all fucked up. I'm the whitest guy here. If I get scratched, I look red.
Is that, bro, that fucking, like, shoulder fucking is crazy.
Bro, that's
that guy's
crazy.
an animal,
Bro, those
bro. I know
guys.
that guy.
And you see how they're silencing everybody with the, what is it? Is it
Palantir?
Not Palantir. What's the Paramount?
Oh,
They're silencing the guys with the.
they're turning off the mics?
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with
That's
that?
crazy, bro.
Bro,
So what's up with the Palantir and Clav?
the Palantir Clive, you know, he's like, you know, they're like this, right? They're giving people
Teal.
these deals. They're giving these people these deals. Yes. They're
So
taking
Teal's
people's-
fucking Clav. Teal's gay.
I don't know if he's fucking him.
Teal is fucking Clive, then.
He's like, I see the looks maxing shit. Let's go, and he's just funning it. He's
He's
saying, hell
fucking
yeah.
him. You know, 2 guys have died. I know this is a crazy one to talk about because you can get murdered. But 2 guys have died. 2 gay guys have died that were fucking with Peter Thiel. Obviously, he's a billionaire Jew, fucking Palantir,
Yeah.
he's a top guy. He's probably listening to us right now. If he's propping up Clav, Clav is a sellout. Clav puts on eyeliner, you know?
Yeah, you know what it is? It's really like Clav is becoming the Diddy of streaming. He got OF girls signed to the contract. He got the guys signed to the contract. And then nobody in that group's gonna be able to be bigger than him.
He's the Diddy. I like that. I like the way you just put
He
it.
is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I feel like
you see it.
I feel like I'm a 50 Cent on this fucking game having to come
That's
up.
how you gotta do it, though.
I'm going through the preems and all that.
That's
Like
what you gotta
I look at 50 Cent, I'm like, I'm in that position where it's like,
That's what's up.
we got this Diddy ass guy over here. Like,
But you know what's cool is that you get to see the end of their careers.
yeah,
And who fucking came out the
Yeah.
end of that, you know?
you just gotta keep it real.
50, nobody can tell 50 shit, bro. Nobody gets to tell him shit because the guy kept it real the whole time. He didn't speak much, but he shitted on everybody.
Yup.
And nobody wants to fuck with
The
that
truth
guy.
comes out in due time, always. You can't hide the truth. Even
That's it.
Nikola Tesla wasn't popping when he was alive, but look at him now, you know?
And bro, and that's what you said about people wanting to die for this shit. You know, I've had to have that talk with my wife. You know, I got kids, bro. It sucks. I got hunted down. You know, people sending me death threats, all that stupid shit because of a funny video, satire video.
Yup.
It is what it is. It's stupid, but what are you gonna fold? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my chick. We've had to talk before. I told her, I was like, look, I'm talking this shit that they come after you for.
Yeah.
You down for this? This might be our life, you know? And I don't even try. I'm not trying to like gain clout. I really do want to talk about this shit because it's important and for my
Yeah.
children, you you know, for society. They came after me one random day or whatever. They didn't do shit to me. I was expecting it, whatever. But my chick did tell me at one point, you know, like, yo, I don't like this shit. This shit's whack. These people are fucking like, what's up with this, bro? And I had to sit her down and be like, look, you know, and I gave her that. I was like, look, if you really want me to fold, I'm not gonna fold, but if you want me to calm it down a little bit, is this what you really want? Or we move somewhere else and we fucking get off the grid, you know?
Yeah.
And bro, my chick looked at me and said, fuck that shit, you know? Do what you gotta do and fight these people.
She's a day one. She's a real one.
Oh, my chick.
It's very hard to find.
You know? But like you said, all these kids, man, like these kids that have all this influence and they're not willing to die for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need that shit, bro. We need more of that shit. All these young guys, bro, because
You can tell. You can tell when they walk into the room. You can tell if a guy's really.
that's why I respect Mo too, man. Mo's a young kid, bro. And
I fucking love that.
I fuck with Mo, man, and he's.
That's why I'm not gonna lie. Like my AK, he showed me Mo. When he showed me Mo, I saw Mo wasn't verified. He was blackballed to everything. I was like, I want to work with that guy. Like that guy I want around me. I want him to be right by my side. And people want to cancel me for having Mo Khan around me. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. That guy, he got canceled for making a joke. He's willing to die for it. That's where the rarity comes around. Where it's like.
And that's what needs to start coming up.
Yep.
Jake Shields, he's one that Dan Bilzerian. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Dan's
know how you feel
a
about Dan,
ball.
but I fuck with Dan. I think Dan is willing to die for the shit.
Dan.
I don't know if he's got in the call. I don't know what's happened because he's big time. He don't seem like he folded ever.
No.
That guy was
Dan
talking
held
about
it down.
killing people. That motherfucker's crazy.
I fucking love
You know,
that.
but hey.
That's the one guy I gotta meet. That guy.
Yeah, I was talking to Jake's manager one day, and I had asked him because Dan like helped me out. He supported me when I got attacked. And he commented on it and some shit. I was like, damn, bro, I'd like to get Dan in here, you know, but I'm sure that guy's low key as fuck, bro.
He's low key. He's low key. A lot of these guys are low key. They gotta be like that.
They got you, bro.
Nah, it's so hard. And bro, the management's around. Like, I don't got a manager. I'm trying.
Fuck that.
I don't got a manager. And well, I'm not gonna lie. We've been wanting management, but there's not one guy we can fucking trust.
You don't trust a Jew, bro?
Like, it's crazy. Fuck that shit. He's like, my only option's literally been a Jew and a black guy.
Yeah, bro. Goddamn. What a mix. I mean, look, bro. I love Myron. I like. Who else is Hermes, bro? You know, I met the kid, bro. He's a cool kid, bro. He seems authentic. He believes what he's saying. Everything.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bought, but it does make me think a certain way when I see these guys have a Jewish manager. And bro, I have two guys that are like half Jews that are my clients.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not about interacting with somebody that happens to be Jewish. It's about having somebody fucking giving you the game plan. It's kind of weird, you know?
Yeah,
And
not
it
even.
makes me think. It just makes me think. It's not. I'm not saying that I see anything that's like suspicious.
It doesn't bother me that Gary's Jewish. It bothers me like when he talks bad about Mary or Jesus or like Islam, how he attacks to religion. That's my only thing with Gary. If Gary came to an agreement with me and he said, "Hey, yo, stop doing that," I'll let the fucker manage me. I don't give a fuck.
Is that good?
Bro, Gary's the best manager in the game.
Is he really? So that's why they're fucking with him. All right, there's the explanation. I needed that logical, you know?
Yeah. He's the best
And I
manager. in the
assumed
game.
that, but
Yeah.
I get it. So he manages a lot of guys.
He manages a lot of guys, kind of, but he helps out a lot of people more so. And a lot of these people say he's a manager, but he's just helping them. He's a
And what do you
helpful
think
guy.
about his like numerology shit?
He's the best at that.
Yeah?
At the numerology, yeah. Like,
So I know people say that.
I don't leave it into that extreme, but I use it to my
Oh,
advantage.
everybody uses a little bit, right?
Yeah.
mean-
He's the best at breaking it down.
I think some people take it too far when they're like, oh, fucking 2 plus, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, all right, now you're reaching a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, there's frequencies, you know? Numbers carry frequencies.
Yeah, he's the best at breaking it down. Gary's good at a lot of things, like his sports betting people, they all eat good.
He uses
people live
numerology
good.
for that.
Yep. He takes care of himself. He lives good. Like, trust me, as a guy who went hard at Gary, I give him props. The only reason why I went hard is he attacked Mary and Christianity. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all. Like that's all my whole thing.
Yeah,
is if
yeah.
you apologize for that, then it's like, ah, cool.
It's just weird how Myron, his whole career is against Zionism, and then Gary is for Zionism. He's literally for
I don't
it.
think Gary's for Zionism.
No?
Is he?
Pretty
I don't
sure
think
he
so.
is.
I haven't seen that.
I mean, I haven't seen much of him, bro. I don't want to talk. I'm not trying to talk shit about the guy. I don't know the fucking guy, you know? I forget we're being recorded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if he's for Zionism. I have to check.
I mean, I know he shits on people that say, oh, the Jews, and it's like, nigga, I know you're Jewish. If I was Jewish, I would say it's the fucking Jews. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
me
saying?
too.
Like, I'm Cuban. I can tell you all the fucked up shit that Cubans do, bro. I don't have a problem with that, you know? I think we need that, because the more we could do that, the more we could become self-aware of it and not follow the
100%.
fucking patterns, bro.
I think Gary was actually. I think he said that there's a difference between a Jew and like a Zionist. I think he goes at the Zionists. He's predicted a lot of this shit though. Like he said, like
Yeah?
he's predicted a lot of like the wars and shit, like how everything's going. He's not a dumb guy. Some of it takes geopolitics kind of, but
Well, I saw him say some shit the other day. It's not the Jews. It's he blames somebody else, and I'm like, all right, come on, bro. Like the Russians or something. I'm like, yo, come on, the Russians. Are you fucking serious, nigga?
not the fucking Russians.
He's not the fucking Russians, bro. Putin don't give a fuck, bro.
Who would want to drink vodka and chill?
That guy's just chilling, bro. He don't give a fuck. Damn, let me see if Khan has fucking hit me up.